update on the camera, but with it being Easter holidays, could be a little bit before we get an update. It's kind of annoying, like very annoying. Anyway, we have an inquisitor to go talk to, and just overall be like, what's going on? I also want to see if we got any more companion quest stuff to do. Don't really care too much about errands. Right, companion quests. I think we do. Quest humanity. I swear I did that. Whatever. Shards of Tempest. Meh. System. Speculio. Speculio? Gross map. And of course, you've got Sammy there being an absolute idiot. I love her, but she's a monkey. Someone get this monkey a banana. Peculiar. I gotta fucking find the place I gotta go. Forgotten Times, Platinum, Progress. Seto's Tomb. Sister's Skidder, right there. Okay, that's on our way to football, so. Hello, butt muncher.
Tickle you, eh? What tickle you?
Okay, so if I go back there, I can walk there, and then go all the way across there. So one of our planets that needs dealing with.
I love you.
Let's load the danger. I love you lots. Engage, warp travel.
Daddy, I love you.
Mwah. 50, 100. Purify. Okay, well, in that case, inventory.
I love you.
No, I love you. Ah, need grenades. Eh!
I mean,
Grenade? An eh! Actually, you need eh.
I just want you to do it on your partner hitting you.
I do.
Ow!
I love you too. She's telling me to do it.
See what I have to deal with. See what I have to deal with.
Daddy, let's play goose.
Duck.
Yes.
So less agility and movement points, but I need to fire and bleeding. No.
Place duck. You need more people to play.
Reduces the cost of an attack boost by 2.
Duck.
Now that sounds incredibly useful.
When you say goose, you're meant to run away and give
God, take plenty of grenades.
duck.
Someone give me teeth. I'm gonna bite someone in a second.
Goose.
Where is your vet?
I love
Okay, she's pretty much equipped. Level her up while we're here. Because you're the usual main one I take. Catch.
Alan, play duck goose for your kid.
No, why not?
Goose.
She could take
Play duck.
Kari equipment. Oh, fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
Duck.
Let's have a look here.
Duck, yeah.
Normally she's awareness, so awareness. Deadly?
Duck.
Hey, B-Talk, how you doing, buddy? Love the high goblin with the throw.
Yeah.
Goose.
I would devour thy soul. Not too bad. I think getting close to finishing it, to be honest. You don't use precise stats usually when you're up to hit. I suppose, but it's got 0 AP. That's always nice, but
That
uh,
Huh?
yeah, why not?
Got enough people.
You need like 600.
And small little center.
Okay.
duck. Woo!
Hey, Violet, come here.
Scream!
Thank God for that one. Cuddles forgiven.
Then she put down, bam, these.
Alright.
My between ribs.
Now let's hope we don't have too many problems navigating around the map.
You break in as well.
Oh! Servitors have gone berserk. Because one of them's possessed by a warp beast. Okay, time to go deal with some broken servitors.
Jace.
Albert, fuck off. You're right, you come with me.
How about you do cuddling? Ends out, yeah? Hold on, my love. I don't know. I'm not that good at it.
Yeah, speaking of which,
I align my path with yours.
now that you
For
can
now.
take Dakari equipment, or weaponry equipment,
Duck!
my ass. Non-Dakari enemies.
Happening tomorrow. I feel like it's happening tomorrow. I don't know.
Not that I can think of. It's just normal Wednesday, isn't it? It's armor restores. I don't think any of these are particularly useful to her right now.
Hit me with.
You can use the Hellboot trophy. What the fuck? Why not? Anyway. Right, let's go clean out our broken servitors.
We'll see. Oh, yes.
Oh, who died?
That's a lot of defective servitors and servo skulls. Mad servitors everywhere. Possessed servitor. Well. Yellet. Sammy. I'll go there. Pascal go there. Me go. No, I said me. Yeah. DD here. Put that there.
Binaric override. Cogitation failed.
The echo of the war. Yes, so it's only precise attack.
Request approved.
Fire the plasma cannon.
Beyond desire knows all. Comprehend.
Oh, God, God, smells.
Sorry.
Zap it.
Huh? What?
Machine spirit banishment. Yeah, screw that guy. Honestly, you could probably actually risk coming closer without problems.
Three?
This tedium is beneath me.
Bruce, die cover.
Yeah. But you did it. Sorry.
And then
If it
Screw
serves
those
your
three.
cause.
That's three. Next.
because you really don't need to buff.
Stop trying, monkey.
Oh, I forget you have short sight ranges.
1, 2, 3, 4. Next.
Right, me. What sniper rifle I got equipped? I have my multi-hit roll sniper rifle. Excellent.
6, yeah?
A genius at work. Predictable downfall.
Pop that guy.
Let's see.
Pop that one. I missed, but I hit someone else. I ain't complaining.
Another
Don't really need the heart attacks, but kill him.
Other side, other side.
Woof. E.
Skills within escape.
That's right.
3 casts on Sammy.
Lord.
And full body.
What if?
And the one first, then the zero.
I love being a psyker.
Come there.
That didn't look like a dodge, that looked like you just completely missed. Self-destructs for 1 damage.
Let my enemies tremble at the sound of my steps.
One.
Corrupt way has
Go in.
I will not be deterred.
Whee!
Toward our ultimate victory, my wrath.
Right.
Be thy undoing. Let this be the warning to
Right, I
all
have
who
to
oppose
put the
us.
circle.
Double actions receive
GD go on killing spree.
and serve.
Eating.
I won't suffer this. Through pain and hardship, we prove our devotion. My enemies shall be crushed like dust beneath my feet.
More!
Our ultimate victory.
Sorry, DD. No more, that's all of them dead. Don't know.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
When you're over leveled for what the game throws at you. By the way, I have no idea what is up with the camera whatsoever. Well, look at the weird colorness. Now, I did request a phone update on tracking, but it takes them up to a week, so I've got to wait a little bit before I get actual information. We'll travel this way. Can we at least get the warp travel events that... One is breached Catterfield. More demons. I suppose it gives DD more people to hit. DD, please report from the dungeon to lower deck 5459. We have another demonic incursion. Sorry to cancel your playtime.
Right, I put the circle, yeah?
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Oh, it's corn.
To the ordinary, I am an enigma.
Don't kill them.
Surrender to the dark powers!
Surrender to the top house, my ass. Step 1.
My vow is to serve.
I hope she was not able to.
Fire and hole.
Binary override. Significant value.
Silly demon. Yeah, maybe put that about there. Most of the combat should be roughly about there. Give me that one. Give you it that one.
Approved. My vow.
Machine spirit blessing. I don't know.
Running
Analyze that guy. They're all gonna die very quickly anyway. And you're not in range to no, you're not in range to cast screw you on anyone, so
What's that?
beyond the sire.
buff my zone. No, buff your zone actually. So this is where I wish she got multiple attacks, but she really doesn't. I mean, hunt down the
I
pro.
understand your intent.
Hunt down
I
the
am not your
prey.
Xenos pet monkey. You
Hunt-
cannot force me,
Hunt
Alantark.
down the prey.
Come on, you give me some.
Free attack on all
This
the prey.
team has been. I hear you moving. No more.
Piercing.
If I must, I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
The triangle, what's that?
If it serves
Crit.
your cause.
Oh, only 205 damage.
You're from Sandcastle.
Pathetic.
Forge ahead.
Ooh, God's turn.
Suits my purposes.
Sandcastle.
Time for Dakar.
Already done.
Yeah, there's one thing I don't like.
Suits my purposes. I'll pass.
You'll come up with a thing up here and you'll come like swear on doing
Nothing I can't.
Unleash Dakar! Triple kill. And then just... Hey, you down there. Oh,
Opposing me was your
I
pick.
can lift one up. Running out of paper.
ooh, Sammy's turn. Excuse me, Mr. Demon.
Purpose guides.
How dare you swing at me?
I need no guidance.
That's my hand, kid.
Death shall reign.
Sammy time to go on a killing spree.
Satisfying demise.
I'm going to big threat.
Destiny. Reshaped.
Three
Purpose
lions.
guides me. I will not stoop to this.
Right,
So
but I don't
this
know how
means
good.
of discord.
Whee! Whee!
Blood-soaked tribute.
Oh, some hiding up here.
I
Hi.
will try. Death shall reign. Ruin beckons. Ravage and conquer.
Murdering.
I need no guidance.
And last one you can murder.
One step closer. A blood-soaked tribute.
And end. Tries to hit DD. DD says no.
With a warning to all who oppose us.
Where's the last guy? Oh, what's the kid doing?
War
Then she went to
is
do
my
animals. She
muse.
asked me for a light, and then she goes, I'm drawing number 5.
A genius.
What was it, animals?
I don't know. I don't know. The number 5 is now an animal.
I'm drawing now. Star.
I mean, just put all this loot in the cargo bay.
Patience. My
That's
nerves
my animals. The number 5, the stars. Why didn't you get it?
Why don't I get any of this? Because I'm lucky.
Come here.
That's all.
And to be fair, lately I've had Jade a lot.
Come here, I'll draw some whiskers on your face.
No, not with those pens. Because I would like not them to be permanent.
Oh, just doing some wrinkles on your face. No! Oh, yeah.
Right, behave, hey?
Charming.
in
Charming.
the history of the world.
Do it, mate, no.
I am the rogue thread.
You already get enough pen in your hands, kids.
Yeah.
She's trying to draw on me now.
I would suggest you tell her no properly.
Very nice.
Long distance walk jump. Right, we need to go to one of our wells because there's an event going on.
See that?
Your prison colony. Apparently there's something to do with a debt. Bastille complete. A charterist trading partner cannot pay their dues on time. The colony hopes for your intervention. Threaten the charterist. Which is +1 security. Offer a loan +2 efficiency. Oh, wait. And we get +1 profit factor and a fuck ton of brewery boxes, which is cargo. Wait. Takes a few cycles, but the charterist pays their debts and makes them additional generous donations. Nice. Got 2 profit factor. Patience has its virtues. Also, repair our hull. I didn't realize we were still... Did I not fix my ship from the last time? Upgrade the hull.
Hello.
Also, I just realized there's actually another... Where's my colony management thing? Boros. Oh, 10 trophies. What can we build? Can't build any of these right now. We have lots of slots, so... Captive Xenos. You lose a lot of things in exchange for people. That's just 12 Promethean. Not the best, because we have fuck tons of Promethean. That is Plasteel and Adamite. We don't have the most Adamite. With this Flagstone, which we equally do not have much of. And the rest are all kind of locked. I only lose 6 people for that, and I have hundreds of people, so let's just make it so we're making lots of Promethean for now. Keva Gamma.
Look. Now what?
Requires early ammunition.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
That thing. Warp Revelations.
Goose.
Sick frame, new life. That gives profit factor. I wouldn't mind profit factor. Anyway. We do need to go to our other worlds.
Sit down.
Fastest way to our other worlds is to jump here. Okay, during the warp voyage, the middle deck reported a strange gathering that were attracted dozens of officers, and investigation quickly bore fruit. One of the acolytes from the Augur decks has proclaimed himself a prophet and is rambling about purification by blessed fire. Only perilous influence of the warp can explain strange conviction and uncanny zeal of this person.
I don't want the trampoline.
Put it under surveillance. What?
On the trampoline to jump high.
We'll look into it.
What's the trampoline?
Spies reported the cult gatherings were hardly worth investigation. There were nothing but long convictions punctured by people searing their palms over open flames. Surveillance was maintained until the end of the warp journey, after which a newly born prophet simply forgot about his calling, stopped gathering ceremonies, and dismissed his congregation. Interesting.
Today, did you?
No, I didn't.
Jump high.
You can jump high on trampolines.
Right, we haven't picked that up, and I still have some things I can deploy, so I might as well deploy them. More resources. I wish to be a rich bitch.
I got.
Can I help you jump to the sky?
So it's only one piece of food, but I don't care. I will be rich. Rich, I say. Right, this will allow us to go to Dagnus. Do I have any events on Dagnus at the moment? I don't know. Dagnus got problems. Dagnus has problems. Warp travel to Dagnus.
Higher?
Apparently we've got to sort out some shit on Dagnus.
Guys.
Yeah.
I think you're taller.
All I want to do is this.
A Dakari raid targets the planet and drags thousands of people on board their vessels. If I ignore it, we lose a lot of stats. Or just, you know, enter the battle and make haste to aid the colony. Enter the battle! Now, are we entering it with our ship? Or are we entering this on foot? They say ship combat, because I like the ship combat in this. I know a lot of people don't, but I really like it.
I'm not doing that, man.
And it's on
2 Talon Heretics frigates. Oh, this is going to be piss easy. Yes, come closer. Launch leech torpedoes. Ugh. Right. Boarding party! Send DD onto that vessel. Whee! There goes DD and her friends. There goes the ship horribly on fire. And there comes DD coming back. Okay, most of our abilities have been currently disabled. Let's let loose torpedoes.
To the void.
We'll then begin the acceleration process. Fire!
Unleash the power of our lance batteries!
Yeah, fuck you, that's up.
Bring doom to our enemies!
I love the screen shake, I really do. I should probably have done this first. Right. Wide turn, no. Shallow jump. Oh. Surprise, motherfuckers!
Unleash a barrage of destruction!
I revel in the spectacle of their glittering ruin.
Full ahead!
Prepare the port side!
Let the macro cannon sing their deadly litany!
Target destruction confirmed.
We have a
Praise the
destination
old
to
desire.
reach.
Now we just gotta wait for the torpedoes to die. Or for our free shit to basically get hit in the face by them.
Let the cosmic winds carry the news of our victory!
We win. Stay away from our fucking colony. We have anything we want to build here. What a bastion. +2 to all plating and all sectors, and we get so much stuff. Yep, build a bastion.
You get quite a water.
Well, that went well. Alright, because it doesn't do it automatically. Or does it? Has it added those now? Oh, they must have fixed it. Oh, to cargo. Yes, honey. Yeah.
Even about how ghosts run me.
Say that again.
Hey.
So,
Be attracted.
ew. Let's go check.
God, like, yeah, nope.
Let's go check on Janice while my partner cackles like a psychopath. Yeah, I'm so glad the massive screen one wasn't picked up. Your lordship, a monstrous storm has broken out on Janice. The apocalyptic anomalies are teeming, are agropiled apart, and the epicenter is in the desiccated sector. Something must be done before the whole colony is destroyed. We have to find the source of this madness. What do we know about it? Some wretch by the name of Z has come out of the thicket to meet our people. It's hard to understand him, but he has managed to explain to the soldiers that Halcyon and Clissy are fighting. Halcyon is the usual way, and Clissy is the wrong, corrupted way. It seems that he wanted to collaborate with us and is trying to seek help. Calm down, report what is happening. Fires in the sky that crash on the ground and turn everything around them into ice. The moaning earth, the deadly sound. Craning for the cities, the purple glowing sky, the furious storm has covered half the continent. What we can see is epicenter from orbit, the ruins of the xenostructural complex. What we thought to be debris of the building turned out to be a machine, and now it rouses from its seat, shining blue and purple lights from the sphere molded onto it. The deadly spirits have become more material, and now everyone can see that they're not dancing, they're fighting and chanting two names, Halcyon and Kessie. Okay, so we now have a minus 80, which we're more likely to do on the awareness. Come on. Yes. The escort squad reports that the mutants has not deceived them. What they can tell, and this route is clear to the anomalies. Our people have reached the Xeno ruins and once served as either a place or a gargantuan machine. They have encountered extremely high concentration of spirits. It appears the spirits are fighting among themselves. Put two particular vivid ghost figures among them. One of the predominant radiates blue light. One seems to be clad in Aldari armor. The other is engulfed in purple flame, clad in Xeno ceremonial raiment. They utter sounds reminiscent of Aldari speech, but any attempt to translate them have proved unsuccessful thus far. It is an old dialect. From a time before the fall, audio warriors to aid the spirit wreathed in blue. It fights for Lethian purity against its despisable sorcery. Even an echo of this spirit's voice is enough to understand that its cause is just. I can teach your people how to explain to the blue spirits they are not their enemy. So strange it is that I hear words of our ancestors, those who witnessed the apex of glory. I find myself rather enjoying words of the spirit clad in purple. The one is a master of delight, commanding prince of wisdom, such more compelling than Pontius Blue Flame 4. Have your servants support the blue sheaf one, and I will tell them the right words to stop the purple phantoms from slaughtering them. What does it matter? The spirits are bound about. They must both be staying Avata. Turn your warriors and inspire them to fight for their home to the very last, and they've already made the sacrifice to get this far, so remind them what those sacrifices were for. Violet? No. That just shined in my eye. Watch it.
Not sure it doesn't.
Support the blue spirits, purple spirits, or fight both.
5 minutes.
Let's support the blue spirits. Scouts destroyed the purple spirits one after the other. The blue phantoms recognized their new ally and did not harm them. Once the battle was over, the dignified spirits swathed in blue flames reached out. Scouts were out granting them visions. The planet, which was inhabited by Ardea prior to the fall, at some point became one of the many theatres of war between central excess and dogma that reigned over the Xenos at the time. The ascetic self-restraint of local ruler Cassie was enlightened and wise, yet susceptible to depravity. In his desire to transfer his soul to another form of existence, he created a mechanism that would let him take over the bodies and minds of all his people. One of the ruler's bodyguards named Halcyon rose against the tyrant and mortally wounded him, but could not stop him from merging with the machine. Halcyon then gave his life to bind his spirit to the device and continue fighting therein. This tragic conflict marked the end of the Aldoran planet, but preserved an echo of themselves. Oh, we got a one-handed primitive sword. When the wielder deals damage to a target with Lethian's Fury, the target becomes blinded until the end of combat. The first attack with Lethian's Fury in a round against a blind target does not set the attack on cooldown. So you permanently automatically blind a target you hit with it, which means they get minus 30 to their ballistic and weapon test skill, parry, and dodge. I might have to give this to DD. Oh wait, you need Aldari weapon proficiency. Never mind. Then the spirits disappeared, but for how long? The bodies of the fallen and a strange relic discovered amid the ruins were the only proof of that. A single day, Genesis was once more engulfed in the war between Longfall and Xenos. Oh, we also got the Watcher from Above sword. Yes, Princess. Yes. Let's see. Xeno intoxicant, profit factor in chemicals. Requires 4 xenotech. Excuse me.
Okay.
I'd lose 2 profit factor, but gain 3 efficiency and 9 people and make people smile. Secret layer. We do security. Payment of orphans. Let's get the Xeno intoxicants because that's profit factor without causing problems for now. Right. Oh. A feud has broken out between 2 influential admirals in the Imperial Navy. Having already led to armed skirmishes and even outright battles, calling attention to a favour he wants to have from Kaisis. One of the admirals has appealed to the road traders colony for support. Shelter him in the colony. 2 security. Provide him materials to repair his ship. Less 4 security, but 3 plasteel lost. I have plenty of plasteels. I could definitely do that, and that would make it so my colony doesn't have as much shit going on. Support with all the resources the colony has. Don't lose resources. Okay, deny him any help. +3 profit factor. Fix his ship. I feel like that's going to have undue. Oh, fuck it. Dalmor appreciates the assistance. While the colony has exceeded its expectations for now, his ship will watch over the colony.
Oh, I'm not watching.
Okay, so that's being built.
Bill/cars to repair.
Right, so we have this and this. Where's DD? DD has a blade. Ooh. Okay, so tempting. It does less damage, both of them. The thing is, that sword has its own merit, but at the same time doesn't. It's nice, but it's not that useful. You. That's probably better than your Dowry Chainsword, I'm guessing. Yeah. It's hard to find decent equipment now because we basically have the best equipment. F5 to quick save. Right, we now have Foulstone. Does Foulstone require assistance? Kevlar Gamma requires assistance. Isn't Kevlar Gamma back up this way? Yeah, that's Kevlar Gamma over there, isn't it? Well, we're next that way, so we need to head back to Foulstone, which is Footfall, which is here. So, but first we need to go there. So, like an Agnes. Agnes cries for help, the captain writes. Over interstellar scripture have broken out in several hives across the world. While hunting for agents to cult final dawn, the ecclesiarchy has begun reigning in the minor cults, attempted to force upon them the correct adherence to the creed. The commoners whisper of oppression of the minor cults, even daring a claim that the holy pastors have assumed to seek the right to speak the God Emperor. Many of the disgruntled flee to the ruins of Skeprium Hive, since the Brigadier clan has promised protection and support. It's even said that the Brigadiers supply the rebels with weapons converted from industrial equipment in case of large-scale clashes. The enforcers and agents of Kizaki have been able to curb the rebels so far, but divisions grow wider by the day. Why are they involved? A good question, Lord Commander. The group often comes up in the report of the capital world. I'm assuming that this is due to the fact that in their new ruined home, Scipio, they used to have a prevalent, more simplistic form of revealing the Emperor. The preachers there have been preaching much about the importance of work and labour community, familial unity, but they mention very little about the importance of order and hierarchy. They have granted their cognitions a form of faith that is as simple, cheap, convenient and functional as their workers' clothes, and now they seem to think that their priests, who are swimming in luxury, want to take this away from them. Is it inspired by heretics? Thankfully no, your lordship. The rebels zealously oppose heresy, actively fill their ranks of planetary guard with new recruits regularly, outperform quotas and attend prayer service. The Brigadier clan has been actively involved in uncovering the underground devotees of the ruinous powers and has discovered 2 large successfully operating cells. Our agents are quite confident that the likelihood of infiltration by agents of the cult of Final Dar is far less likely than those in other segments of the population. Advisors? All deviancies in the Kree given birth to large ones, and large ones to heresy. The basis of our beliefs lie in the absolute truth of those above us, and in our belief push them towards revolt. That means that these tenets have been wicked from the very beginning, but it does not make the priests wicked. They could simply have been misguided. Press them into the ecclesiarchy's care for re-education so that they may see the truth. Guarantee their flock's obedience. Shireen, perhaps you should stop allowing the fat cardinals and their servants to do whatever they want to your people. Rein them in. The faith in the Exalted One is not contained within ranks and titles, but within the hearts and hands of the common people, and even this can take many forms as well. Let those who shoulder the welfare of Dagnus at least choose in which manner they pray to him. Take the minor cults under your protection. So if I detain the priest, I get a book, RP, and security.
Oh.
What's the book of minor prayers? Where I cannot use psychic or navigated powers, or where it suffers law percentage less warp damage, and you gain law Imperium chance to ignore any negative. Okay. If I support the minor cults, we get patron of the cults. All allies gain 15% law Imperium. We get RP with the Fellowship of the Void and 1 competency. Support the minor cults. Thanks to protection of road trade, the agents of the Kurziarchy were forbidden from entering the chapels of the minor cults. And our bastion was built. Okay, so this one is profit factor -5 and you get loyalist garb.
Oh.
Not moved during the turn. The cover efficiency is increased by 20% for 1 round. If the wearer moves at least 3 cells per turn, they gain 20% dodge for 1 round. Base armor property plus 20% dodge against ranged attacks. I lose 5 profit factor. All colonies gain 3 efficiency, 3 security, and we get 21 people. Or Society of the Choreographers. Get a Dakari weapon, known as Woebringer. What do you need for this one anyway? Secret layer. You need a secret layer for this. Yeah, because this will allow me to get this one, which I think is the one we want.
Went to Violet when time she went up.
Lesser. Whenever the wearer attacks any target in 5-cell radius around them with a ranged weapon, this attack deals plus 10 armor percent penetration, plus 3% more damage. And this gives profit factor as well. So I kind of want that one. Pleasing the tired. So I have one more slot after this, right? Yeah, so I can get pleasing the tired, and then we can get the last level one. Alright, and then from here I should be able to jump straight to footfall. But first we need to go here. So you have a side mission here. Right. What an emergency warp tears maintenance bay low decks of voicemen. Driven mad by sorcery crushing about the demons arriving from the side, their masters. The calls for immediate response. You know what, just give them military gear. Let the crew deal with it for once. Oh wow, there's actually a warp route from here to there. All of the flotilla here. Following transmission. We are conscious fleet. Praise Messiah. Remain in prayer. Remain standby. Let the cycle be discontinued. The Messiah knows all. Comprehends all. We are the cognizant fleet. We praise the Messiah. Discontinuing. Okay. Let us leave them alone for now. Okay, so what do I actually have to do exactly for his mission? Right. We need to go above this one. According to ship's registry, we're looking at the Arc Mechanicus Hamretto. Bit of a Vox signal coming from her. Permission granted. May the Messiah of Discontinuing reveal the way to a safe docking gate. So the raspy voice of the person who recorded the message is very familiar to you, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Requesting the right to participate in the first boarding party, evaluating shuttle docking options. Is there a safe docking spot? Not at the moment, your lordship. The damage to the hull makes observation difficult and surviving vacuum locks are still shut. I hypothesize that the proper vacuum lock may be opened using my personal access code justification and messages from the Arc Mechanicus. What do we know about the ship? Each Ark is a sanctuary for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Each such ship is a relic. They are incredibly ancient and were made to search for secret standard template construction patterns. STCs. Legends tell of entire forge worlds that were literally disassembled for parts to make such a vessel. In any case, she is a ruin of a former glory. We observed numerous traces of internal decompression, but not a single sign of aggression carried out from the outside. For what it's worth, some of the decks look intact, at least from the outside. Also picking up strange radiation emanating from the hull. We believe the ship has been in a process of damned for a long time. Assemble the boarding crew. It will be done. That is pretty much my boarding crew. It's like, yes, have you changed? No, because I always take Pascal with me anyway. I like Pascal as a character. Now, how will this go? Time to explore this Mechanicus ship.
One step at a time amidst
The madness. Tribe Texman? Goods. Furnished throughout with ancient sacred mechanisms where the great temple that used to be. Are they just like stuck? I don't think these are statues. This is weird. This is very weird. There's a chief here. You speak to the chief? The lean hunchback man studies you with his piercing gaze. One of his eyes looks you up and down. The order has been replaced by bulky, augmented, ancient and adorned with gold, but has been deactivated for some reason. His statue is dry. The ghosts of nothingness have entered the ark, entered the deck of Argent Tribe. I greet your tribe. We come in peace. Now strikes a differ. His voice tingles to it. It doesn't matter. You are ghosts. Closer look. Middle-aged man carries a pendant coil on his shoulder. The man of a tech priest is held in place by straps. It's not connected to anything. Its weight has given him a hunchback. One of his arms has been replaced by an exquisite tech-scribed augmentic, but the quills and stars are incredibly dull, as if they were scraped against bare rock. The limb's servo motor is dormant. I'm registering evidence of precious true flesh being operated in an unacceptable condition. Markings indicate that sacred metal was fashioned many centuries ago on blessed Mars. Putting in it such crude and careless use is an insult to the Messiah. Hypothesis: primitive community is made up of descendants of low-ranking technomats who once served on this deck. The name Argent derives from category Argent Arc, stood for Acolyte category, which serviced the main deck. Gen referred to service staff who are assigned general as opposed to specialized maintenance duties. The man looks at Pascal with indifference. He does not seem to have understood a single word. How do you survive? We hold vigil for all of existence, and the spirits of mechanism give us water, food, and nutrient mix. We thank them for the rights of the machine servicing the maintenance, so command the great entity. I registered multiple deviations from the categories of maintenance and operation in action of those units. Hypothesis: breach of sacred instructions do not stem forward from malicious lapses into heresy. There are consequences of the right of having been lost to memory, a grave heresy for those so profane and profound. No, stop tapping me, I'm finishing a sentence. Manat. Attention is, I'm registering a meaningful linguistical pattern, resting all available information on Amnat. Manat is a divine being of great wisdom. It was great wisdom that discontinued the cycle, and all who had partaken of it lapsed into nothingness. We never partook of the wisdom, which is why we exist, and I have nothing to tell you about its ghost. You talk to us, your kinsfolk, do you not? Why? I've fabricated general. My shoulder bears the sacred burden of leadership. The others fear you, as ghosts can carry the living away into nothingness, but I am protected by Marinette's grace. Fabricated General, I'm registering heresy. The universe must have a Fabricated General, the supreme priest of the Messiah. There is none other to hold that title, therefore it is mine. Significant news. An echo of an old crime was heard beneath the arcing vaults of our home. The ghost of nothingness walked among us, of the like appearance to you, but without a face. He spoke words that must not be spoken, then penetrated the chamber of observance, and our abode was shaken by the wrath of God for days, and we felt as though we were drifting through nothingness. That is him, my mentor Amarat. What did he look like? He bore his brow bore the mark of sorrow and past misdeeds, and his voice was seeping sand. Was he alone? No, other ghosts walked with him, but he alone had a mind and a will. The others did his bidding. Where is the chamber? An abode of deities and mighty spirits secluded from mortals. Down this great tube they used to descend to the mortals. Now they all retired to the house of Obsus and calm keen side there to remember and mourn the world it once was. The unit has been giving us a short description of the observatorium and the bay that housed the Hermetico Bridge. There, under a grand dome of glass crete, the wisest hierarchies of Adeptus Mechanicus will spend time in reflection and strive to discern the Omnissiah's guiding signs in a glitter of stars. Correction, the data is a hypothesis. An archive search yields no confirmation of this data. My possession of it, an enormous cognitive function. I want to get there. Abandon this fort. Your kind cannot go there. The great tube was made for the travel of the gods, not mortals. Only one who has the blessings of Prith and the great spirit who rules this deck may approach the great tube. But even such one will have tried in vain, for the great tube spirits have sealed its gate and will only open it to those who know the divine words, and rust wraiths ensure the humans do not steal the word. They make short work of any thief. Ay. Who's the spirit? The master of this deck, the second most important god after Marat. Mortals cruelly betrayed his trust once, and he hadn't talked to them or protected them since. Pref only ever answers the shaman's invocations, and only occasionally at that. Aside from profane speculations, was like he described an important machine spirit that remains awake, requesting a conversation with the unit identified as the shaman. Divine words? What divine words? Words command all existence. The god ruled this universe using words of power, and there was a time when mortals too were granted the knowledge of them, but the time died among the worlds. Office turned divine words refers to a command litany. A thought understanding of the situation of Biomedico will allow me to set the correct litany and recite it to the mechanisms that are still in operation. What of us race?
Oh.
The ancient ones, the servants of the gods. They used to be the gods' great warriors. Now they guard the piece of the universe cemetery and see to it the mortals do not challenge the divine order. It's Katari, the deck guard. These immortal servants are an elite detachment of the crew blessed with the most ancient and wondrous augmentic enhancements. They can survive in sleeping state for centuries. Reports a whisper from his vox. The presence here is unusual. Typically in immortals only leave their storage chapel on special orders from the bridge. How did the faceless ghost get in? He knew the secret. The spell was not of divine origin. Its power surpassed that of the gods. It was born of mysterious depths of irregularity, and soon after a mortal first uttered it, the world was no more. Thus the amulet could command any mechanism on his ship. The indoctrinal heresy uttered by the unit is unworthy of his attention. It's an amazing spot, Pascal. Statement is false. Each hypothesis was logically deduced from our present situation. I see. Good. Do not seek to enter the god's abode, ghost. It's no place for you. I must take my leave. Farewell, ghost. I hope nothing has summoned you back to its embrace soon. Okay.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Can you act in? Sage Servitor seems dead. Infrequent twitching of his head is only a glimmer of life left in. Just regret it, embodied on his body of the servant of the Omnissiah speaks as high standing devotedness. Technically carefully touches the Servitor's briefed body with his mechadendrites. Data spikes slide out from them. Single service augmentics. Oxford sounds thoughtful and slightly puzzled. Identify this unit as Megos Logos Brachydon 11. The unit received several commendations for advances in astrography recorded in the fleet's archives. This unit, he liked watching the stars. He called them beacons left for us by the Omnissiah. Unit status operational. Unit identifies itself as no data of error, malfunction. The Omnissiah knows what. It is suffering. The unit is long past its operational life expectancy, but the particular ancient sacred true flesh it was awarded for its outstanding service to the fleet is still prolonging its years. Do you know him? The statement is false. My archive has no record of any encounter with this unit or archive requests concerning it. I just know and I grieve. The Tribe's people inscribed his body with blessed murals of maintenance and repair hypothesis, ignorant as to its true purpose of this litany. They perceived it as a health replenishing magic spell. Teprodon, this unit identified itself as Pascal Harmonian. Can you hear me? Do you know me? Can you tell me what's happened here? Executing functions or reserve capacities engage in executing primary function. We'd like to go to Zotum. Request denied access to this denied service in obscurita mode. So it's a complete ban on the Holy Ministry within the compound, and all sacred maintenance procedures are deferred until the ban is lifted. Filter is declared when a temple has been compromised by suspected corruption before battle, or in the event of a major critical incident. This unit cannot select the appropriate commanding order without knowing the exact reason the obstacle was declared. Okay, so we need more information.
They will see.
Tech Shaman.
Oh yes, they all
Have you come to seek
will
the great
see.
Pref Ghost? Pref will not speak to your lesser tongue, but I can help you interpret. Look at the Tech Shaman. No, he's covered in tattoos and that. I register category 6, 7, 8 heresies in Tribeman's Vestment. Only enlightened tech priests are authorized to dismember or interact with bodies of sacred machines, and painting the skin in crude imitations of true flesh is a profane mockery. It is how I venerate the iron spirits who have done their duty and passed into nothingness. Ghost, I do this in the hope that I might gain some of their wisdom. This statement is false. I'm not registering any veneration. Who is Pref? Our deck's great patron spirit who protects it and watches over everything that happens on it. Pref used to be a kind father to us until wicked people tricked him. That's when he disowned the mortals who lived here. He wiped the names of everyone who used to be under his patronage until his memory are long recognized their faces. Since then, Pref has been harsh and cruel, hated master who is deaf to our prayers. Pref harbors the barbarian is used in the debase designation referred to prefect, and especially sacred cogitators served by all the deck genius machine spirits. I am registering a category 6 heresy. Tribesman claims to communicate with it. Only enlightened adepts on the side are permitted to interact directly with a prefect emanator. Hypothesis. Part of the legend speaks of disowning the mortals and forgetting their faces, describing the removal of access rights from authorized units for a reason unknown. The prefect emanator was ordered to cease accepting commands from outsiders. How do you talk to Pref? Like this. Rounds and sized up the I'm registering. Blast it, layman. This blessed smoke is meant for sacred machines, not your lungs. The primitive melody is a language. Our language. A variety of rhyme-based tech vocabulary in which meaning is created by length of pauses between signals. The Great Pref would like to know who is speaking to him. Prefect Emanator is running an identification procedure. Giving existing data on the machine spirit's refusal to follow orders within the chain of command, I predict the standard identifier will be assigned as low priority. This unit is Magus Harmonian. Some identify him as the Messiah, discontinuing other. The statement is false. Pref asks why he should treat your words with respect and not scorn them. The machine spirit is requesting to know the unit's access privileges. It refuses to submit to a strange will without a compelling reason. Heck, you succeeded. You want eminent venom Magos? It cannot ask for more than what it would dare. By the power as a Magos Explorator decorated with 4 1-grade promotions and entitlement of Category 3 Sacred Augmentation, as well as likely the only active ordained tech priest of Dectus Mechanicus aboard this voyage, I appoint myself the vessel's supreme hierarchy. Pref inquires why you seek his friendship. There's requesting it to be interpreted as, what is the purpose of your visit? I am following the orders of my mentor, Archmagus Amrat, and correcting a mistake made decades ago. You speak, but the Great Pref isn't convinced that you should listen. He chooses to remain deaf and indifferent. Prefect Amrat's reaction is anomalous. Such disregard for Gela can only be explained by protocols signifying extreme disagree or danger to the vessel.
Everybody's book name.
Let's detect Shaman. How'd you come with us? A hunter is coming. The main hunter, the persona occupied in the data I decrypt. Unfortunately, the sum of total information is 0.
What lies beyond?
Let's see what's in other places, maybe. The bay was breached from the inside. Traces scanning suggests use of melter charges. Why does seem a bit of a whore?
Archie, Katie, boyfriend, Lawrence.
So a lot of them.
In
Come up
this
here.
tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Anywhere else we can go right now? By the looks of it.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
We need to find out what happened to the ship, right? We talked to the tech shop about anything else? Let's try introducing formally. So treat you as respect and not scorn them. You're conducting a rescue mission which said the Australian rank unit is at stake requesting emergency authorization. I've come to discontinue the cycle. Is your name or face? We will not grant you friendship and bid you to leave. Is there anything else I could say?
Hello.
Yes.
When your bedrooms are at the bottom and
Huh? I do not remember.
that's where they live anyway.
Yeah. Let's try that one. Try that again.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Oh, take this.
I'll take Violet back with me. I will have Jade on Wednesday. That's all.
Yeah, sure. Can I ask him anything else? Oh. I just proc something there. I don't think it's clear to me. Battles fought here during the preparation for Amak declared the observation.
Okay.
Yes.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Why is that?
Because her having Jade on Wednesday ruined my plans.
Wait. So I thought you were taking. She was. Who's she taking Thursday?
Violet.
And
But I was gonna go to my mum's next Wednesday, but she's taking Jade.
okay. So what do you plan to go to your mum's then?
Let's go to
Do you want to go to town tomorrow? Okay. Give us something to do. I don't mind.
my bed.
No. Did you go in, go to Ann Summers, see if they have another one. If not, I'll just get a refund. Unless they've got anything on sale in the store, there'll be no point because, like I said, it was only a £27 item. Get a bit in the morning. Who's getting out?
I'll try, but
I know.
trying. Going, but
What do you seek from him who has prophecy a ghost? Right. Is there anything we can need? Right. So is there anything new? Introduce yourself formally. Point at surrounding ruins.
Okay.
Continue. Okay, well. Unblock the lift. Threat to be higher so at present. As its second pronouncement, this unit orders the operation of the lift to be restored. Unit hierarchy, rank not authorization. To give order unconfirmed, awaiting confirmation. It must introduce itself to ship's distance clearance authority. Okay. So basically we need to get this guy to work, right?
Some of the others in this game.
Became most likely the only use to ship's crew. It's familiar to this unit but not intelligible. Introduce yourself formally. And then point at everything. Tend to protect the special ship and sensor aboard it. Okay. Right, maybe I should actually read it. Skills no court glows. Newspaper data as a fake credentials are generated deep in the recesses. Huh. Show of force. Stay true, my power is authorization. Acknowledge it or you regret it, wayward spirit. Seek his friendship.
One step
Yeah,
at
I'm
a
confused.
time amidst the madness.
Like, I'm really confused what I'm supposed to do right now. It says find clues of why the lift was blocked. I did. Herbal Magos. I am so confused right now. We know a battle took place, but
What lies beyond?
it is not in any way letting us actually do anything. I'm so fucking confused. Oh. That cycle you can discontinue. It was discontinued a long time ago. Do you believe the world perished? Okay. Statement is true. The world ceased to exist a long time ago. It turned nothingness to ashes. All that's left are these ruins. The last shard of the universe is cenotaph. What do you think destroyed the universe? The unthinkable was wrought. The cycle was discontinued. Child's mind was filled with an unenlightened superstition. Why does this unit seemingly know less than such primitive barbarian? Is it good or bad? Neither. It just happened. It was a grievous event, and we grieve. Is that why you call us gods? Yes, there's only nothingness outside the ship. Sometimes its spirits spit out ghosts born of the world of Ash, and they wander in. The sight of you saddens us, we mourn for you. Alas, there's nothing we can do to help you since you do not exist. Scale, what do you make of them? Oh, I'm so fucking confused right now.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
So all the okay, so they won't talk to us. And we can't see anything else going on as far as I can tell.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
So I have to do something with this thing, but I can't figure out what. Can't do anything with that. They don't recognize him. Here is Pref. Start discontinuing. Venerable Magos. Mission for Amrat. I'm literally about to look this up because I'm so fucking confused. There's literally nothing else clickable here, and I've tried every combination for that.
Tapestry of a world. I am the rogue thread.
And correct me if I'm wrong, there is absolutely zero fuck all as usual in the actual log. So saying, meet the spirit.
One step at a time amidst the madness. The stars.
State your intention.
Yeah, I really don't understand. It's gonna be something really dumb, isn't it?
Choose your own path.
Okay. Let's look around more.
We'll see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see. How intriguing.
Yeah, I might have just been dumb. Door! Oh. That's 30 strength. And, okay. And... Okay. Is there anything in here, or is that just a... Okay, just in a bonus room.
What lies beyond?
Okay.
Patience! My nerves are frayed.
Apparently I've been doing the wrong one, even though I swear I've done this combination, but I must not have. Sire. Show of force. Apparently I didn't do that order. Research has started that he knows my name, is familiar with my power. He respects my mission and grants me a place within the crew's chain of command. Your work is done. Barbaric interpreter. I remember this language now, or more precisely, the unit used to know it and now it remembers having known it. I registered an anomaly. Data exchange diverted from standard registration procedures. Pipdom was commanded to limit the number of people who have clearance to issue the order, including even high-ranking tech priests from other ships. It was tasked with defending the observatory as if it was under siege. Our mutual introduction rather resembled an exchange of secret passwords. Okay, so what? I can do this now? Yes. Okay. Let's put that away. Authorize it. Do it. Magus will execute order presently. This system activated. And all those guys wake up.
Another annoyance.
Your Emperor won't save you.
I like how they're called Immortal Sakari. And they just yelled out chaos words. Okay. Well, me. Yeah, that's cover anywhere? No. Sammy. Far forward as possible. The guard. Go there. You go there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mine as well.
Pascal, it's first turn.
Good.
I wouldn't be grabbing there while I'm on stream on camera. You can grab my size, but not there. Revenge.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Unfortunately, don't get to be fun. Right. Let's wipe these guys out.
Fails.
Can I one-shot them? Survey says no,
Binary override.
but heavy damage them, yes.
Analysis successful. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Putting him in a bit of a silly position, but
In family for Africa.
What family?
Family.
Vow is to serve.
3 kids.
Running binary
Being a
override. Death to the weak.
so is it why do the Immortal Atari sound like Chaos Worshippers first? They sound like fucking Chaos Cultists.
Your blood will flow.
But they sound like corn.
I serve the ruinous powers. Suffering
Ow.
is part of the trial. Chaos guides me. Death to non-believers. Your end is near.
Okay. This is going to be a very movie shooty one. Right.
This
Mark.
tedium is beneath me.
Mark.
I understand your intent.
And the Alpha. Free shot against him.
I am not your Xenos pet. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Because you claim the bounty that way.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause, I understand your intent. This tedium is beneath me. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Yes, come at us with your blades.
Out of my way!
FYI, stabbing her doesn't work because she just moves back.
Death to the weak!
Or you miss. It's fucking fail idiots. Step right up, step right up.
Let's see.
Bonk.
A wicked thought.
Behold the wrath of madness!
Off you. Give Sammy a strong arm. AoE protection.
What if?
Right, sorry, say that again. Violet, so Thursday, Violet goes there. Wednesday next week.
Yeah, fair enough.
So Tuesday you're gonna go to then? Or Monday? You work that one out, okay.
I know.
A wicked
Oh,
thought.
I don't know why it's just funny. Right. Oh, Sammy murdered this one.
What a satisfying demise.
Free attack on that one.
A blood-soaked tribute. Purpose.
Murder that one.
What a satisfying demise. Ruin beckons.
Before you...
I need no guidance.
do that, because it's funny. You serve me. Might as well pop everything up before I spend my AP.
Purpose guides me.
And... Bainbridge.
Whispers, guide my hand.
Finish you
I
off.
will trust them shall reign. Through chaos I stride. Purpose
And one.
guides me. I will delight my masters with your demise. I
Three.
need no guidance.
Nope, you dodged third.
Purpose
Three.
guides me. Rend the
Good
flesh,
crash.
shatter
Four.
the spirit. What a satisfying demise. Descend upon the weak. This is beneath me.
Firearms
My time
mastery.
Is now. All too
Wildfire.
easy. Absolutely
Good,
not.
because it was a problem.
Switch that.
Suits my purposes.
Multi-melter.
Another clean strike.
And pop.
Nothing I can't do. And learn. Not a problem for me. Already done. Nowhere
Okay,
to
with
hide.
ridiculously weak
All
shells.
too easy.
Yeah, we'll pick her up on Saturday to take her to
Suits
birthday
my
party, okay?
purposes. Another
Yeah.
clean strike.
Go straight after.
What, back on my mum?
Nothing I can't do. And learn. Suits my purposes. Another clean strike.
Bonk.
I don't have time for this. There's nowhere to hide. Nothing I can't do. And learn.
Keep poking.
Not my specialty.
Jesse, 1 health. There's it off.
Nothing of value has been lost.
I just realised we've leveled up. It's depressing. Diddy. Diddy's actually going to get to hit something.
The Emperor commands. And so she
She's all about.
been judged. I cannot confound what I shall endure everything with unshakable faith.
There's all crap guns. Just get rid of them.
In this tapestry of a
Level
world,
ups.
I am the rogue thread.
Anything psychic worth getting? They get 1 stack or so siphon effect.
Guessing you.
So just so they get 2. I suppose that'll make it so I can die easily. And then you usually get a little warp, I guess, some more commerce. swear commerce never pops up anyway.
Yeah.
Combat insight?
Theo, I'm just gonna say Theo, so up jump. Theo's later.
Ah! I got booked by DD. Perception new. Yeah, why not? That. Wandered off. Mama remembers something. It's time to vote in primary. I'm guessing it's something to do with your American voting system. I will pretend to know it. I do not. Ugh. I mean, technically speaking, I can't actually vote unless I vote online because voting in person requires ID over here now. Right. Normally tech use, so no tech use logic. Primary is the political parties voting for who they want on the big tickets. Ah, okay.
He's going to be a bot.
DD. What can I give DD to hit harder? DD to hit harder. DD to hit harder.
Not as bad as I thought it would be. A bit worse, couldn't it?
Mm.
Could have been worse, couldn't it, baby?
Go ahead. Yeah, they're good, worse. Blade Fury. You don't use slash. Desolation's good at taking out single targets.
Bad, but I don't.
Attacks of opportunity deal less damage, but doesn't really matter too much. I could get that, so that if someone actually hits DD then decides to go, it's even harder to dodge me. 5 plus 2 times agi bonus. DD has an agi bonus of 3. So that's 5, 6, 7 times 3% extra dodge. No, I actually completely forgot to come out, so I will be doing that after stream. And then me and you can chat about it, if you're still awake.
Okay.
Defensive stance.
Sorry.
Desolation. Disarm? Oh, if you slash something, they do less damage back to you. Very tempted by that one. Nah. Turn in enemies. Open strike. Rigorous training. Bonuses after using charge? Maybe. I will probably share your sentiments. Ugh. Is I really want something that makes you faster. Field medic? Turn, living shield, fixed skinned. Yeah, it's got 3 rigorous training, I guess. Suppose. TD2 OP. Right. Let's go that one fired up. Normally I get demolition, so what's the next best skill to buff for you? I guess. Lasame. Rage? I don't know, I kind of want... Yeah. Sammy does poison attacks because it's fucking hilarious. Combat insight, inflict despair. Formed hit. Grab it. Xeno? I don't like this because whenever I start feeling OP in this game, the game throws at me a ridiculously hard OP fight.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Quick save. Inquisitor, Enforcer, Brass Whisperer, Vanguard Servitor, Eliminator Servitor. Interesting. Face of Tech Priest standing opposite is hidden by a brass mask. Rather than being one piece, it is assembled from fragments and many augmetics. You have met this man before. He's called Brass Whisperer, a member of the Lord Inquisitor Kaznor's retinue. There you are, Tech Brother. Brass Whisperer's voice is rasped and punctured. His gaze is turned towards Pascal. Salute procedure was performed and identification codes verified after the priority request has been executed. Tell me where Sebastian Damrat is. You still don't understand. What is going on here? We intend to discontinue the cycle. Is that not obvious? Speak or I'll rip your memories out, along with the Falcon Center implanted in your brain. What do you know of Amarat? I know everything. Your friend is Resnu. Fucking part of the Inquisitors, assholes. Marginally, he used to play a major part in the story, not anymore. This meeting is held upon my initiative. That said, I am still under the protection of Lord Inquisitor and the Cognizant Fleet. Keep that in mind. They are. I'm about to literally let you have fun. Local spoke of a ghost without a face. They mean you. Response affirmative. In order to move the let's go out of the procession of the damned, we had to serve the pitiful locals. Why are you looking for Archbishop Samrat and we want answers? Looking? How absurd. You're not the very concept of what you're looking for, layman. You expect to find a man? Amrat was never one. He was never a person. The Amrat Collective was created by a group of tech priests who renounced individuality and merged into a hive mind. A mind that wasn't algorithmic but guided by the principles and conventions of a righteous spirit. A super ego that brought them one step closer to the Messiah. You are looking for Archbishop Samrat, you say? Someone clicks like Bashar's mask and his voice becomes loud and harsh as if coated by liquid metal. He has been by your side all the time. Statement's fault hypothesis is without merit. As the cycle coils in multitude loops, it intersects with itself and locks us within the cage of data vows. As if struck by a motive force itself. Nicodemus rise like steel wings behind his shoulder, and the voice of his fox reader takes on another worthy profane power, and therefore the cycle must be discontinued. Berserker, exactly. Pascal, what's going on? Here she is. Which will bright with celestial fire. A single word escapes his voice. Restoration. Cognitive reconstruction mechanism activate. The memories awaken inside you. Buster is shaken with a violent coughing fit. Then he shouts furiously, "Remember!" The Emma Collective was designed to be a philosopher and a researcher. The concept he produced was so powerful that he almost destroyed the Cognitive Fleet, but then he faced an unsolvable dilemma, and that was when Amrat came apart. The 7 constant servants of the Omnissiah hid their own memories from themselves behind false personas or were sent off to various parts of the Chronos Expanse. They went to hiding. Each had to live in solitude for many decades. Human observation eventually bringing the experience to a united Amrat who would tackle the dilemma once more. That would be the restoration. 211 Terran years. It was such a long time ago. So the tech priests of the name Harmonian are all parts of Amrat. Yes, 6 mental keynotes. Demos was paranoia. After all the separation, he sensed that his memories were webs of lies, and that fleeing drove him to the depths of madness. Tazan was faith, fiery and unyielding. Utmost was logic, unclouded by emotion and values of judgment. Abel was her good twin, imagination. He did not know his past, just like others, but he felt more than they did. He was always different. That was why he was the first to get close to restoration, one of the first. Pascal was judgment, the moderator of the cognitive process, the one who makes the decisions. And now, the brass starts to crack resistance sounds. 0 minutes. Bend back, revealing the face disfigured by burns, a woman's face of pair darkly radiant vibrant eyes. Skepticism, the one who doubts.
YouTube.
Did Amrat believe he could be formed again? What's the dilemma he faced? His name was Etros, the secret right of putting machine spirit to death. Technology embodying the discontinuous cycle. Was it meant to exist, or was it an apnea profane against the Omnissiah and his creations? Estos was the perfect weapon against the creations of the Omnissiah that had been corrupted by the enemies, but also against his faithful servants. Its spread could bring victory to the Imperium, or it could destroy it. Estos was the spell that ended the Adeptus Mechanicus, for it was the perfect answer to the power wielded by the cults of the machine god. Was it a blessing or a curse? There was no answer. Protection was unacceptable. And so a way was found to shelve the issue. And I found the answer. Extos should not exist. We'll correct our mistake. What is it? Power of machine negation. The Noosphere signal interrupts any and all life created by the Omnissiah. A green flash runs on the cracks in Pascal's respirator, the power that I used to tap into unconsciously. So basically, it's power word kill machines.
I wouldn't know because I don't know about your sex life, guys. Don't know.
I put cable in things, it says a little round hole that I know how to find a hole.
Guys, you mind? I'm streaming. Can you keep it like low key?
He's the one that's asking about a hole, not me.
The power in the machine. Oh god. Shared knowledge that lay dormant inside the mind of every Amrat unit. You tried to decipher the other humans' neurocogitators, did you not? But to no avail. It was you who created the cipher that locked Amrat's memories. Well, so it seems that basically your babysitter guy was part of basically a hive mind that basically discovered how to basically go, insta-death all machines. And couldn't figure out if it was a good or a bad thing. Did Amrat believe he could be formed again? Plan sounds risky. The restoration was statistically calculated on a level beyond our comprehension, layman. Billions of variables were taken into account, countless scenarios that went to develop optimal strategies. 2 Amrat units meeting each other was an inevitable certainty, and the matching identifiers would be a spark that would start a chain reaction, and that was precisely what happened. We were motivated by the perfect stimuli, curiosity. Actually, shame. Each part of us was hostage to the legend of betrayal it had committed. The suffering drove us to search and strive. You're the myriad hunter. This statement is true. I was admitted in the Lord Inquisitor's retinue and authorized to study a dangerous artifact taken from Amrat. It tried to exert some kind of influence on me, but my data files protected me. A short circuit awakened some of my memories. I conducted an analysis and solved Etros' dilemma and began to act. My agents all but terminated Tazan, but he hid under an armor of martyrdom and insanity. An attempt to interpret Pascal on Alta Tempest Extra 17 failed because Abel had summoned him. The assassins caught up to him at Record Miner Starport, but he was able to escape again. Another group went after Abel, only to perish at Letropriest's monastery. You dispatched his mentees, who had lapsed into heresy. Amartha, who simply disappeared, and she suddenly turned up dead on Ifrit 2. I have no idea how she managed to hide from me. Idiot. Kazal was harboring her the whole time she was working for him. I am registering a lie. Lord Inquisitor shared my conviction that Amrat's legacy had to be destroyed. He was summoned to Chronos Expanse by loyal members of the Cognos Fleet in order to dispose Amrat. It was his troops that attacked the Hermeritor in an attempt to obliterate our schismatic creation. So that was how you got on board the ship into Zoltan. Now, our traitorous tech conference gave Kazar the access codes to the bridge, and he gave them to you. You're deceived, sister. Kazar appropriated our work. He continued our research, no longer bound by the unsized cannon. And you enabled him destroying those who could return and reclaim his bloody prize. Lies! Trade your brothers and sisters is such an unforgivable act. We all chose the path of martyrdom. I merely helped them reach the supreme goal at the end of the path. Tech brother, I offer you a chance to yield peacefully to a fate that will please the Omnissiah. Do you resist your termination, or will you pass into oblivion as my friend and followers believe? Yeah, Pascal replies, sweeps Costner's words away with a gust of wind. His optical visor turned to blinding blue. No, tech sister. Refrain from resisting was never our way. I am explorator, a recogitator of knowledge. I have brought fire to 100 worlds. I have gleaned 1,000 secrets in the darkness. I am an agent of unbridled will, and I will not yield to oblivion, for oblivion itself fears me. Thus I have a child to babysit.
I'm oblivious, but I have to babysit.
We have literally a higher machine spirit inside our ship, and he's the one who looks after it. And Dee Dee's adopted it as her kid. He's a babysitter. You want to kill a babysitter, you gotta go for Dee Dee.
Basically got an AI.
An AI that looks basically be on par with a
Old world, old time.
no, a true AI.
This sounds like an AI to me.
Right, smart Nana, this is my companion, Parker Homan, and you made the mistake of meddling with him. If anyone cares to hear Rachel's opinion on the matter, No, I just gotta smile at her. You wanted me to awaken Tech Sister? Here I am, holding you to account. I lured you here for a reason, Pascal. I wanted to see our followers have become. This was deviation from dogma's end. Breach of canon beget ignorance. Ignorance beget blasphemy. All we did was breed corruption, schism, remember? When they came to dispose us, we resisted them and destroyed this ship. Sacred relic, an art mechanicus older than our priesthood itself. Here in the halls, we released Extratus and allowed our undesirable heresy to happen. Do you remember? Do you remember how got your cleft jaw? Excuse me? Pascal looks thoughtful as he touches the cracks run along his armored respirator. A green spark runs through the deep gash left by an enemy's weapon in the metal. As it sufficed for you to merely sharpen its expanse again for the schism to rear its head once more. The Cosmos suit is already being torn apart by a fratricidal war. Is this what we wanted? Let us finish this. Let us discontinue the cycle. You violated procedure. Skepticism. You usurp the function of another. You challenge only. You do not make decisions. I do. You're right, Pascal. You are the decision maker. Tech system, my judgment of you and your actions is one of condemnation. Tampering with your procedure is unacceptable. Sabotage an experiment is apostasy. For your betrayal, your vital functions will be terminated, denying the Messiah of discontinuing. Boop! Pascal used off button. Uh-oh. She knows the power of force reset. I refuse to recognize you as Messiah. I do not believe in you. That is your problem. You have always been too skeptical.
Oh, glorious spectacle of your demise.
Death to his enemies.
Again, sound like a chaos worshipper. They have so little health. I'm gonna be honest, just Dee Dee there, Sammy there, Pascal there, me here, Garrett there, Dee Dee here. Dee Dee, God there. Oop. Oop.
My competencies are not that universal.
Oop. Combat locus.
Approved.
Overwhelming. Zap. And overcharged plasma cannon.
Combat is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
Right, that should provide enough debuffs on this asshole. What you got? Hand flamer?
I shall repay your strike, shan't I?
No. You're not going to win a fight against Sammy.
vigilant.
Is the reward.
Break their morale.
There you go for DD. Oh, you hit DD. That's different. Usually everyone misses. Ow.
Follow my lead.
Ow.
Strike me again. See what happens. Ooh, another scar to my collection.
Ow. Right.
I will triumph. Ruin Beck. Accept my offering!
Double kill.
I reject the very idea.
And then we...
I need no guidance.
Buff.
I will triumph.
You may have noticed that they pissed me off by hurting me because they have me out of cover.
Destiny reshaped. One step closer. A blood-soaked tribute. I will trample no mercy.
Splat goes the weasels.
Sow the seeds of discord. Ruin beckons. I will delight my masters with your demise.
Yeah, as you can probably see, you have thoroughly pissed off the Sammy. Ow! Seriously. What are you getting? Ow, ow.
Pain is
Ow.
but an illusion.
Nah, Miss DD. Hey. I'm getting a little annoyed with this constantly getting shot.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
And then...
I understand your intent. I hear you moving. No more.
And
My
dismantle.
heart sings with the thrill of battle. This tedium is beneath me.
Disposal
If it serves your
weaknesses.
cause.
Quick, quick!
Ah, you missed.
Not yet.
Ow.
Not yet. Unexpected outcome.
I like how
need
I
to do
didn't even get a
everything
turn.
myself?
I didn't even get a fucking turn and I got knocked down. Because for some reason my turn got skipped because I'm guessing they did some sort of stun skill.
Your aid will not be forgotten.
What? I never remember everything, especially when I'm tired.
Right, screw that
I
one.
will not be deterred. Actions will speak louder than words.
Probably this
The
one.
Emperor commands.
Posture check, stretch. Well, this is the thing. I'm surprised I'm not dodging them because in how shitty their ballistic skills are in that. Like, I am very concerned as to why I'm not dodging. Unless she's giving them a buff that automatically hits, maybe. I don't fucking know. Oh yeah, I was probably stunned, so I automatically can't dodge.
My armor is contempt.
Ravage and conquer.
Hello.
I will
We don't like
triumph.
sniper rifles here unless they're our own. I can't dash through him in a way. Oh, whoops.
One step
Iron on DD.
closer. I will triumph. I will not stoop to this.
And use that for free. And use that to make them roam.
Beckons.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
Well, this should be interesting.
Already done.
Devastating.
All
Rapid.
Too easy. Not a problem for me.
Wildfire. Ah. Did somebody say point blank? Oh, actually,
Suits
concentrated
my
fire as well.
purposes.
Yeah. Did somebody say point blank?
Already done. There's nowhere to hide.
Like she's a recipient of peppers. I like that one. And then just
Suits my purposes.
Pascal.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Use that to remove buffs.
Scriptural prognosis is favorable.
This is bleeding, yes. It's she immune to bleeding actually, because bosses usually are. Race the machine spirit. Check the flesh. No, you are not in any way immune to bleeding.
The Omnissiah knows all. Comprehend.
Bleed, whore. Bleed. Bleed and burn.
Request denied.
DD, I am the one with the ability to bring people back
I'll
in the
live
middle of
another
battle.
day.
They literally targeted the support.
I move as if unseen. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If I must. I understand your intent. Another soul slips beyond the
Doink.
veil.
Death shall reign.
Another step
Nope.
towards our ultimate victory. Rejoice in
Stop
service.
shooting at
Your
DD.
corrupt way has failed you.
Alright, so 3,
And so shall it be done. You have been judged and found wanting.
1.
Oh, right.
Follow my
I will not
lead.
be deterred. Power resides in the will of the righteous.
No, time for you to use your heroic act. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finish 45. This will do 120 to 149 or axe better. Oh wait. Sword or axe? Sword.
And so, your
One.
defiance is futile.
You hit her so hard you trigger cutscene. Fuck, she's back to full health. Why is she back to full health? No, I don't know why she's back to full health, but
Actions will speak louder than words.
did he fix this?
Let my fury rain down upon thee. Rejoice in service. I will not be deterred.
Near enough fixed it.
Through chaos I stride. I need no guidance. I will
Being an assassin
triumph.
is very, very useful for a number of reasons.
Purpose guides me. What a satisfying demise.
Stop. Thou shalt not create a schism. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic. Skull. Like the hand of a deity, the mechadendritic sides of a nose lying convulsion on the deck. I did not want this text sister, but the procedure must be completed. Farewell. This course carefully move a mangled soot-covered neurocogitator from Brass Whisperer's head. The tech priest shudders and Pierce descends over her disfigured face. A ghostly figure in the red approaches you cautiously. Enormously sad eyes look at you from its face. Doubt has been shunned. The dominator prejudice has been ended. Abel's voice resonates with the same off-body profanity that has filled Pascal's vox. The statement is true. Only imagination and judgment are left. Our directive is to counsel it to the future we desire and bring it to being. I'm sorry for the death of your tech sister. So am I. I declare the period of ignorance over and will resume exploitation of general algorithms. Integrity has been rehabilitated to a satisfactory degree. Memory access has been restored. I remember everything. Excuse me. Excuse me. May the shattered mirror resemble to reflect light wholly anew. Are you Amarat? This statement is true. I carry within me his memories, his logical foundations. I am us, I am Amarat. They have always remembered, and they have always persevered. Thank you for the path we have walked. And I am sorry about what happened to Theodore. Did you know Theodore? We were allies. She entrusted me with the studying a trophy that she had obtained. We, Amarat, discovered the basic way of communicating with it. We developed a weapon-grade strain of the tech blight for her. It terrified me, so I developed its antidote. Ecosist. The concept for the ultimate interruption of machine life. That was why every one of our shards was located close to you, and to Von Van Kleist's domain. We were counting on her finding us and extending us her aid and protection. What are you, or where are you? A higher form of intelligence, a collective of compulsionary tools freed from the limitation of individualism and abbreviation that stems from having a distinct personality, and at the same time a collective bound by a single set of principles that are equally important to us all, being pure faith in the Omnissiah and acting for the benefit of humanity. We were different, each one of us considered the prospect of such an experiment, but I was the first to gain resolve to attempt it. Niall joined the project in an effort to control over it. She regarded the experiment as dangerously close to blasphemous act of creation. The Conclave had ordered her to end my research, but she became convinced of the possibility of success. Yeah, so one weird thing about these people, the Machine God and the worshippers on Mars, they don't believe in making anything new. Only restoring what is old. It is a sin to make something new for them. Yeah. And yes, DD, when you use a full heal, only for the Berserker to just keep swinging. It's like, stab, I healed. Oh, I'm not done yet. Stab, 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 stab. Oh, I run out of stabs. Sammy! Oh. What, you're running around with a giant two-handed sword? Or, as she done in Arca, just be like, "Die! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!"
I don't like knives. So I'll probably be throwing those swords away.
But you'll drive a giant T-Rex to eat things. Doesn't like knives, but will drive a giant
I don't know, but I can do any of that.
We were different. Each one of us considered the prospect of... yeah, I read about that. Now reinforced our union with the presence of Dimitri's, a meticulous and reserved auditor, a danger seeker. I strengthened our genius with fiery faith of the warrior Tazin in order to banish the shadow of false ideas. Anrax, who was tethered on the brink of becoming a Maltec, was chosen by us for her loyalty to ruthless logic and a cold scrutiny, and indeed decision of our theories. Abel, a quiet genius, the caged genius of imagination, an abstract artist of code. His talents completed the collective and made it a whole. What's next? A judgment must be passed. Should the secret exist or be shunned as a false path? And should I exist? That is, we Amrat. Amrat was a unit of 6 tech priests, but a few of them are dead. How does Amrat still exist? I think Amrat was the moment discontinuing has now been awoken in mind. We are at the point where we stopped, but Amrat's collective was envisioned as a dynamic structure. We need new minds. If I bid you to follow, will you come with me, tech comrade? We will be the core. The collective can be replenished with worthy minds of those among aboard the Hermeto. Scanty is present in their motive and faith. They are intuitives capable of comprehending the notion of discontinuing the cycle. Our collective memory can compensate for the lack of knowledge, and memory of the rights restoration is possible. But the judgment must be passed first. What is the judgment are you leaning towards? We have seen many things over the decades. We have seen true corruption, distortion of Omniscience designs, Keva Gamma, Ifrit 2. The planet of Xenos passed into oblivion. Our own crimes, the darkness grows. There must be a fire to burn it away. I'm leaning towards the idea that Sotos is necessary, that Amrat is necessary, the cycle must be discontinued. Joseph, what are your thoughts on dilemma? We have made great sacrifices. The statement is enigmatic. I request expanded interpretation. It is obvious. If we reject Amrat's knowledge now, we sacrifice has all been in vain. Perhaps he means that your bold attempt at ascension has earned you the right to this power. I think Abel means that the experiment has caused too much destruction and bloodshed. If it is obvious, if we reject Amrat's knowledge now, sacrifice has been in vain. Self-sacrifice must not be in vain. I thank you both. The information has been noted and submitted for analysis. What will the destruction of Essos mean for you? An act of self-sacrifice. I will destroy the data containing technology and the methods of reproducing it. I will burn it all out of my neurocircuitry along with everything that led to its creation. Amrat will be no more, and a damaged incomplete shard of him will remain. Pascal Harriman. Stratos, but we also need Pascal. I have no problem with both, but I'd say only you can make the decision. Pascal throws back his head and the power bringing from his voice forth. I peered into the vox of time and saw dark omens. I saw my tech corons and I was trapped in the cycle, sworn towards nothingness. I saw inevitable doom at the end of the trajectory and rebelled against it. In accordance with Machine God's commandment, I have crafted a tool which to implement my design. In accordance with his commandments, I developed a plan and analysed it, and I now act. By the power of the Archmagos, I hereby effect a restoration and revive the Amrat collective. The servants of the Omnissiah need a Messiah who will discontinue their cycle, and I will be the Sire, I shall be him. My whole thing is he must make the choice. The Argon Trifolks, ignorant of the fostering of the Omnissiah, slip into the Observatum, Hale's Silent Shadow. They bind to grasp significance in a moment. They automatically gather in the circle, healing Pascal's summons, or perhaps at this point someone else's. You hear echoes of the voices in Pascal, a touch of domestic anxiety, a thousand zeal. Let the cycle be continued.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart, figuratively speaking. My cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
What did they drop? Reinforced flak armor, Mesa pattern greatswords. What, brass worshipper? Anything interesting? A Mars pattern hand flamer, a Mars pattern omnissiah axe, which is actually better than Pascal's. Pascal got new toy. Enhanced Devatef mask. Oh, more intelligence. I'm pretty sure he reenacted it all. Whenever you overcharge a plasma weapon, the attack ignores their damage reduction, basically, and deals plus 2 times int bonus damage plus PS bonus % damage. Think you'll be putting that glove on, sir? Okay. Axe is better. It's showing your axe. Now, you'll lose tech use, which your tech use is already ridiculously high. But that's 2 times int bonus. Your intelligence bonus is 7. So 7 plus BS, which is 8. So that's 15? Yeah, 15. 15 comes 30% additional damage. Yeah, I'll take that, and you ignore their deflection. So you should overcharge shots, fuck over bosses, basically. Right, salvage. I'm sure when we go back to our ship, there'll be like a little conclusion to this. Reinforced armored body gloves, cracker pistols. What are some actual crates of goods? Just goods. Okay, any more? What's in this one? Stuff to trade. What injury did I get left with after that, by the way?
Let us seize the moment.
I got a headache. I like to think I just wake up to DD and Sammy just repeatedly kicking the person's body until it's nothing but paste.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
We'll have to see.
This explorator is blessed with
What
multifunctionality.
lies beyond?
You said you left paste, indeed. There you go, just head back to the ship now, right? Yeah. Time to head back to the ship.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Your Lordship, we observe in a large squadron of Adeptus Mechanicus forces. Many of their ships are badly damaged, judging by the position. Sir, they're divided into 2 groups. I dare say they were fighting not long ago. I'm picking up a signal from one of the ships. This ship identifies as Von Kaiser's Dynasty vessel. You are hailed by a resident of the Exporter Cosmos Fleet. Query: in the statement the Messiah concerned Fallen has come back true. Is this statement that the cycle will be discontinued true? They wish to know if the fratricide battle should continue. What do you think I should answer, Upsona? Rain and unite his flock. Pick up an active voice box on a cryptic frequency. The Exporter ship's incoming message. Praise the new Messiah. The mistake will be corrected. The unbelief will be replaced with faith. Let the cycle be discontinued. Oh, looks like there's no problems. I do want to go onto my actual ship though for a second. I want to see what happens if we... So, I'm hoping he kept the code for destroying machine stuff, as much as it would scare probably our ship's spirit. Whatever the thing that Inquisitor currently owns is probably going to be needed against it. Alright, where is he? Pascal?
The Amanat Collective never found the time to thank you for your cooperation, Von Valancius. The part you played in achieving the restoration will not be forgotten.
His voice sounds like so much ridiculously more powerful now. Something ancient and definitely informs that behind the mass that was once Pascal Harmon's face and deep vibrating like live wires, it says. What are you now, still human or not anymore?
I am the Messiah of discontinuing. I am the computing power of 6 righteous souls. Yet I am more than that. Much like a human is more than the sum of their organs. As to whether I am human, I doubt it. I am a data spirit, an incarnation of the answer to the question we posed to the Omnissiah. However, the person you knew will forever remain at the core of my system.
I shall miss my friend Pascal.
There is no need. He has not gone anywhere. He has merely evolved. My words are his words as well.
What are you going to do now?
Serve the Omnissiah. The cycle of our lives has been worn down for too long, and I will initiate its renewal. It will be a time of great suffering and great sacrifice, but thus commands the analysis. The Cognizance fleet is ready to bear the good tidings to the Imperium. But first, I will make good on my obligations towards you. When your enemies have been vanquished, I will part ways with you, but no sooner. Such has been the judgment of the component of mine, once known as Pascal.
What did you do to yourself? Was it worth it?
All of it was worth it. It is the greatest honor to be the one upon whom the Omnissiah has bestowed his gift. It is the greatest heresy to reject it and allow it to sink into oblivion. Was I afraid? I was. Have I missed the past and my mortal thoughts? I have. Self-sacrifice in the name of divinity must be agonizingly painful, for no catharsis is possible without pain, and no apotheosis is genuine without loss. Forgive me for not being able to put it in any simpler terms, much as I would like to. This is something one must experience in order to comprehend it.
Are you new comrades, or you hoped they would be?
My assessment of them was correct. Ignorance was remedied. Purity and loyalty were raised to an absolute degree. Castes the Doubter gave us his skepticism. Lycut, the spirit talker, his unflinching faith, logic and paranoia had no names in their past lives, but their minds are sharp and singular. As for Abel, the end of our captivity and isolation brought him great joy. Now imagination's speech is open to us again, and is flowing freely.
To be fair, I imagine Abel is basically the equivalent tech priest or someone who's I don't know which one of them's correct term, but basically like his single thing was like incapable of expressing, and with this he can express. Was there a simpler way to achieve your goal?
If I could show you the web of cause and effect that permeates the world, you would understand. Its threads are so numerous and so densely intertwined that they give density to the very reality around us, and analyzing them is an intricate process indeed. During my great meditation, a statistical probability was revealed to me, which led to this moment in time, and I followed it. As you can see, it has worked. I think you realized yourself that nothing was accidental, especially not our meeting. If I had chosen differently, if I had simplified my way of thinking, who knows at what moment the thread of possibilities would have taken a turn for the dark spaces of the undesirable.
Nation tech us. I believe we are done here.
Then I will return to my meditation.
I wonder if you talk to Abel, you get the same things. Also a word. How are you feeling? The runner by Heroic Protocol was bogged down and dissolved in the false commands. The filter has separated the correct signals, and from the incorrect the running has been restored to its swiftness. Tip Brother Abel has passed the diagnostics. The precious influence of sacrifice procedures has been completely eliminated. Statistically, most survivors of schismic infestation are left with severe cognitive impairment. However, Tip Brother Abel's mind, being a less typical nature, has not been damaged to so great a degree. What was fraud has since been purged, but the shadow of haunt lingers. The cog is dismounted, and no judgment has been made. In the absence of judgment, the threat remains. Who will make the judgment? I will. I will make the judgment that will avert the threat. I need to frighten him. Pursue younger brother. Tech Brother Abel is harmonious and his beauty. It's a strange urge to protect beauty from the horrors of the grotesque. Not judgment. Try not to give anyone due cause for dread. Oh.
The Amanat Collective.
Nothing else to say to him. Okay, let's get talk to the kid. I want to see if the kid has anything to say on this mail. Nearest here, what I want to talk about, must take my leave. Nothing new. Well, back to where we're headed then. We have an inquisitor to hunt down and find. Okay, fastest way back without problems. Exactly. Visit Footfall. Right, first of all, can I give you anything? Select all tradable. Trade. Nope. Wasn't enough. I want the atrium. See if we can trade any stuff before we go find out the Inquisitor stuff. Because I'm guessing I'm going to walk in there and it's either going to start a fight or He's not going to be there. We're going to have to go hunt him down or chase him down. It's one of the two. Hello? Oh. Yoink. Alright, trade. Hide untradeable, select all that's tradable. Leave. Omnicise prescience. Axe. And Elder Flow. The wearer's first attack during the first round of combat costs 0p. Whether the wearer attacks an enemy and triggers an exploit with this attack, the trigger effect is calculated as if the enemy had one additional exploit. And so that's useful. Fortunately, we don't have the actual profit score for anything else.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Talk to the religious man. Thunderhammer. And condensed carapace, which is the light armor. 42% dodge. Increased by 2 times agi bonus. I have to check that for Sammy's armor. Sammy wears medium, but that might be better armor for her. So it's 2% more armor without dodge penalty. And she does have a bit of agi, so... She has, what, 4 agi bonus? That would be an extra 8% chance at stabbing. So yeah, that is actually better armor for Sam. Allows better dodging. And it gives her a bit more critical hits.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
For a quick save. Before we go jump into the palace. I see no icon for him. Oscar. The old servant casts a sharp, pleasing cancel you. How can I be of use, your lordship? As a Cronus, we're too late in the talk at your word. I will track down the monkey, the ends of the galaxy. Around. He's cleaned everything up. Where is he? Lord Chris is away on urgent mission. He has abandoned you here then. My master has no need of my services on his present expedition. I was tasked with cleaning up. I wish to know where he's gone. I was instructed to tell your lordship that the Inquisitor advises against making that inquiry. Tell me where he went or else. That was a mistake. A blade appears for his hand, a common Cadian pattern, monofilament edge bayonet knife whose handle is carved in scratches from years of use. Oh, really? Yeah, fuck you, mate. Whereas I succeeded. They makes a series of lingering flashes. In your retina, you narrowly dodge the stabs aimed at your eye and throat, grab hold of the man's wrist, which might as well be made of stone, start twisting it out of the cracking joint, a crushing elbow blow connects to your jaw. Lightning fast hand-to-hand fight ends in victory before you even realise you've been attacked. Oh, yeah. Tell me where Xavier's gone and you will live. Don't you see he has abandoned you? So again, where has he gone? Medical or coercion? No, persuasion. Sammy, handle this. See, shakes his head with a sad smile. Always faithful, your lordship. What are you doing, you bastard? My master told me to stay behind and prevent the possibility of your pursuit. Your meddling in the Inquisitor's affair is a mistake. You're no mere servant? Where did you learn to hit like that? Cadian assault. Date and circumstance of enlistment in Lord Inquisitor's retinue? Classified. He's Cadian. What do you expect? I could try torturing him and that, but I don't think that's going to work. I will not kill you. You might dare to show mercy later when you have answers. Something almost tangible seems to touch your throat, freezing the words in it. Fate is yanking the dish instantly. Your fingers are... You don't get to let him go. You have to do stuff. Heard him. Failed. Heard him again. Succeeded. That's true. No one can endure torture forever. He went into... Person dimensional gate and I have failed him. Let him go. No, you won't stop my master. Don't follow him. Better run away. I like that. You're forced to torture him. I like how the animation, though, for that fight is me pulling out a sniper rifle and firing a shot that clearly missed him. Now, I think what more likely would happen is knife goes to flash at me, I dodge backwards, and you just see DD just go in with like a falcon punch and knock the guy clean unconscious.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
The entire group of people salute you, most of them, an escort of honor consisting of members of retinues, associates and secretaries, bodyguards, and assorted others bow deeply to you and shout their greetings and make lots of noise. It appears news of your impending departure has always spread throughout the station. Leaving us, are you, your lordship? Path back to Lee's throne never existed. There's word among my flock that road trade von Verkleis is going on a perilous journey, so accept this blessing for the journey, noble dark persona. Salute function initialized. Glory to House von Verkleis. To hidden terminals ready to sit you, ready to perform the designated function. Glory to the Messiah. We barely got news that Lord Inquisitor had left his cozy football perch, and now you're off on a long journey too. Thought I might as well come to see an old acquaintance. It's not your lordship. I'm here on my superior's orders to pay respect to von Verkleis. Huh. Goddamn. Yes, your lordship. On behalf of my organization, I'd like to express our regret that we have been unable to establish a productive business relationship. But that, I hope, is a temporary complication, and you will eventually see the potential promise of what we can offer. Word of advice, give up smuggling and take care of football instead, or you will end up on the gallows after all. Thank you for your warning. I hear your lordship. Anything you're here to, Her Majesty? What gifts of great value could I bring you? Our mission may not be among the dynasty's closest conflict, yet your deeds are laudable. And we will pray for your in the coming endeavor. May the Emperor help you in your undertaking. Don't forget mercy, good shepherd, is important as justice. I hope mercy will be a healing potion and not a cup of poison served my flock, but I've heard your words and committed them to my memory. Why have you come, Tech Priest? Information exchange requested. The Continent's Fleet regrets that an allied relationship of high status has not been established between the mission and Verkleis. Therefore, Continent's Fleet gifts you the prominent assets of wisdom and good fortune. Glory to the Messiah. Alright, settled, accepted. Motivation framework protecting the memory of worth a unit. Economic catalog. Glory to the Messiah. Or is he here to discuss business or wish me good luck? We're doing business with my Fellowship of the Void, but perhaps you may change that in the future. Apparently I did any business with them. I did help you all out. No shenanigans while I'm away or have you struggles as a back. As you know, when I'm back, I'll plenty expensive servants, and you had better not be among them. Your plundering operation should be an overdrive or return with valuable trophies. No shenanigans. Well, I hope you don't forget Eldorizo. You know, pick a soft rope for old time's sake. What are your orders? My command has tasked me with letting you know that I strongly value our allyship with Although this time we have not managed to build a powerful alliance, they believe that we will be able to strengthen our treaties and bring light of the Imperium to the Expanse going forward someday. So, my worlds, do your duty, but do not be needlessly harsh. The Expanse is still inhabited by 3 people. Protect the Expanse while I'm away. We like you, don't die. Not forget our duty, your lordship. The stars will be ours. Time to part farewell. I'm pretty sure I got my status up with most of them, but I guess it has to be like full or something. I have a feeling I'm about to head into the end game. Going by that. Or the final chapter, or the... You're gonna go fight the big bad! I mean, honestly, punching an inquisitor in the face? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Pro hint, I hate inquisitors. What would you ever make you think that's endgame shit? Oh, I don't know, DD. Years of experience playing games. You're telling me the minute that happened, it didn't scream in your head to go, save, check quest log. Is there anything I want to do before I leave? Your lordship, a long expedition ahead of us. It's reasonable to replenish our supplies, ammunition, spare parts, better equipment. Who knows what we'll face? I already have everything we need. Pretty much. I have the gear we have. The ship, apparently. We got scratched paint. So even that's now screaming, get prepared. It's like expecting a boss battle with armor and ammo. Exactly. It's like literally the game is literally going, it's the end, you better be ready, without going, here's a text box saying, get your shit together. Okay, so where the fuck am I actually going? Bottom segmentum. Porta segmentum. There. That was it, wasn't it? Yeah, Porta segmentum. So basically we need to go teleporty through our worlds. Essentially. Ooh, stuff was finished. Librarian, Monographers, or Loyalist Garb. These don't matter so much because, like, those for outcasts. I mean, but maybe by the time I get there, these will be finished and I'll get something out of them, but... I'm not too fussed. Right, then from there we go to here. Here. Repair the hull. I'm being lazy here because I want to get to the end. Or at least the new chapter. Right, so I need to go there. So here, and then up around there, basically. My world does have an event, so we'll go see what it is in case we get anything out of it before we go. Your Lordship, a cryptic message around Kev. The Fabricator census reports that they have beheld the eye of the divine, a request detail form your less devoted servants. They have clarified that the inquest group, which has been investigating the many inexplicable events that have taken place on the planet for by trail of mysterious binaric harmony, come upon an ancient abandoned data complex. It is connected to the manufactorium by a maze of communication lines and contains a gargantuan data loom. The mechanism must show the designation, or should I say the rather menacing name, Nullseth. Nullseth is immersed in sacred astrological calculation. It's shown no inclination to make contact. Tech priests that connected to it were punished for intrusion with a lethal injection of their motive force. The only thing they managed to find out is that the spirit data loom is not bound with vows of compliance that would normally restrain a machine spirit of such power. This astonishing mighty entity bows to no one, driven only by its own aims. Persuaded, Sammy. Your will be done. Many Magos lost their lives trying to make contact with the great machine spirit before it noticed how frail their bodies and minds were before its might. Taking pity upon the sons of Messiah, it softened its data voice. The tech priests have entered the great spirit to forge an alliance with the rogue trader. Nullseth answered, hinting its sacred calculation, bestowed its favour upon the supplicants. With its tireless unblinking eye observing the warp currents, many a traveller have been saved from peril. Ooh. 15 speed and 21 mechanisms. Creatures in the service of House Cordia have arrived at the colony. They agitate fiercely. Leave the creatures be. Away on a pilgrimage. Bugger off. She's all well, stay the fuck away from it. Right, this is technically the safest path. I say safest. Doesn't mean we're not going to get events. Probably have to do a fight here. I don't have the scrap to just constantly. Yep. We got some demons to cleanse. I swear. It's like...
Oh, what a glorious storm this battle will be!
Oh, just a bunch of horrors. Oh, this won't take too long.
Explorers know one route. Forward. Running binaric override.
Hulk smash.
Request. Dealing damage to bulk.
So you're running away.
Desire condemns you.
I approach the designated position. If it serves your cause, I deal death with my hands.
Pop. There's the weasels.
This tedium is beneath me.
Really wish she got more than one attack sometimes.
Step by step I lead. Let's see.
Alright, stop popping you.
Notes in discordant melody.
Right. You come over here.
The Emperor,
Pop it.
let this be the warning to all who oppose us. May my wrath be thy undoing! May the divine's will be done.
Diddy rampage.
And so, your corrupt way has failed you. Rejoice in service. Another step towards our ultimate victory. And so shall it be done. Let this be the warning to all who oppose us.
Curse you, miscreant!
That one.
Fear incarnate! Not a problem for me.
Devastating.
Suits my
Confident.
purposes. All too easy. I'll pass. Already done.
Hop. Any more? No.
Through pain and hardship,
Patience!
our devotion.
My nerves are frayed!
Whee! Local decks have been cleaned. Alright, where are we? Going here. Wasn't there like a gateway in this planet, I think? There's no turn what waits you beyond the gate, but one thing you know for certain, there'll be no turning back. This is the point of no return. Sure, you've taken care of all unfinished visitors, procured all necessary equipment, explored every world, and completed any desired colony project. You'll no longer be able to do so after passing through to the other side. Save. That way, if I do ever need to combat for anything, I can just load that save. Oh look! A flotilla of ships is in the way. I wonder what I'm going to have to do. Did he get to the boarding pods? The Captain August detecting energy currents of indeterminate nature within the dimensional gate. It appears to be active. We see a number of ships near the gate, and judging by their markings, they belong to Lord Inquisitor Kaz's personal squadron. I know this place. Kazar summoned both our packs here to seal this portal to Terra and Woe. Much blood we did spill that day. Alas, it was not the blood of the Xenos or Warpspawn, but that of the cog priests of Kazar himself. While they were working on the gate's foul machines, the breath of evil coming from the other side was turning them into frenzied monsters. Look, Captain, don't take it as cowardice, but duty obliges me to ask. You do realize this may end up being a one-way voyage, don't you? Switch to Vox communications to all decks. For a while you hear no response, and silence is broken by the sound of heavy footfall. The rhythmic stomping grows louder and louder. Thousands of decks as if marched into oblivion under your banner. Onward, no matter what the journey holds for us, I am ready. Yes, Lord Captain, whatever's waiting out there, beware, Von Classis is coming. Contact the ships we wish to go through. Incoming message, you're entering an area declared forbidden. Any attempt to approach the Xeno artifact we consider an act of rebellion against the Emperor. Leave now, be sure, Lord Captain. Would you prefer to send your reply with the help of the Vox codes on the main deck guns? Main gun deck, commence blessed ritual of loading. All decks begin combat preparations. We're giving battle. You heard the Lord Captain. Battle stations. Wait, in the void is that? Some of the enemy ships are breaking formation in haste. They're regrouping and falling back to repel attack from the rear. It looks like someone has arrived to lend us a hand. The enemy is scattered. Now's the time to engage. Who? The Augur detect ships mark the coat of arms of House Winterscale. Then we too shall strike. I get the feeling the sun, as we saved the sun back in chapter 1. And though we killed his father, it was more of a, you're a fucking devil worshipper. And we know for a fact that Dad had absolutely no love for the sun.
The celestial stage awaits my performance.
Are you serious? This is just Firestorm class frigates. It's not gonna be nice. This is gonna hurt like a bitch, but at the same time, they're gonna go down like bitches. I feel sorry for our escort vessel. It's literally about to eat this shit. Ow! Again, our paintwork. Okay. Launch all torpedoes. Full spread.
Drown them in the void.
Lock on and launch. Send our enemies to the void.
Shunt us that way, please.
Deliver their demise.
Yeah, all we have is bigger lance as you play. Which one is it? It's engines, auxiliary turn.
Sail upon the seas of void.
Unleash the power of our lance batteries.
Detecting a vulnerability in the enemy's defenses.
Shields are down. Starboard cannons.
Show them the
Fire!
fury of our macro cannons.
And then warp jump. Reload. Up the butt.
Unleash a barrage of destruction.
No escape pods detected. No emergency beacon detected. No survivors detected.
You're gonna pay, by the way, for scratching the paint. I don't much appreciate that. Oh no, our escort ship that respawns every fight is taking all the shots. Oh no, our torpedoes are eating their shots.
Turn to ashes.
Hi. Right, command torpedo control.
Helmsman,
Come about.
navigate us to the designated coordinates.
Don't think we'll be in range of any of our guns, I was gonna say, because I know for a fact that they require extensive range. Ow. 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 Very big ow. Getting up the butt of that one. Oh, I've got to launch more torpedoes. Right.
Lock on and launch! Rain destruction upon our
Commence
enemies!
torpedo launch.
Okay.
Deliver their demise! Let the macro cannons sing their deadly...
Do not miss your chance, Elanta.
Unleash the power of our lance
They are
batteries!
exposed. Unleash your weaponry.
It's this side, right?
Void Master, if you please.
Main guns ready!
I
Fire!
want to hear macro cannons roar!
Hello. You ain't getting away. I'll tell you why you're not getting away. Because torpedoes in range.
No escape pods detected. No emergency beacon detected.
Bastards.
No survivors detected.
Well, Captain, they have fireborne torpedoes. Looks like the enemy has decided to take us down with a single-sized strike. Let's fend off in honest combat. Brace for impact. Yes, Lord Captain. Sound the alarm on all decks. All crew members get ready to repel boarders. Just imagine that the pods land, and just on the other side of the door, they go to breach the hull, and indeed he just smashes into their boarding pod. Child, heavily armored woman eyeballs you and sneers. A rogue trader, and that's a notch on my gun stock. Never killed one of you before. Barging onto my bridge was a big mistake. If you lived in yours, you'd be spent taken captive. And last guy, I can't promise the same for you, rogue trader.
What's an amusing attempt at defiance?
I will fight if I must.
I'm sorry, is that it? Is that it? Okay. Yeah, guard there. Pascal, go there. Sammy, straight out front. You're right there. DD.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
I'm sorry for what is about to happen to you lot.
My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Running by Narek override.
Like, I feel really sorry for what I'm about to do.
Prognosis is favorable.
Overcharge.
Request approved.
This will not end well for you. No. Perfect shot. And done.
If
Pray.
it serves your cause.
Pray. And you also
I
pray.
understand your intent.
Okay, so this costs 1.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If I must. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. Soul slips beyond the veil.
Boost. And doink.
If it serves your cause.
This way!
You did more damage to your side than you did us. Idiot. Also, now your leader's dead.
Predictable downfall. Schemes within schemes. A new noted discordant melody.
No, I'll save the impact.
I'll do what it takes. I can't stand it. Follow my lead. Emperor, protect me. My faith strengthens me. Weapon at the ready. Stay vigilant. Break their morale.
My defenders are armed with shotguns. I approve.
I will triumph. A blood-soaked tribute. Ruin that.
Whee! Whee!
I need no guidance. Whispers, guide my hand! Death shall reign. Purpose, guide.
Stab.
I will delight my masters with your
Stab.
blood-soaked tribute. Accept my offering. Death shall reign.
That it. Like, seriously, was that it? Someone clean up the bodies.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Look, if Dee Dee doesn't get a turn, something is seriously wrong and you might want to bring more dudes. Dee Dee takes the boxcaster. Send more dudes! Who's this? Send more! I don't recognize your voice. I'll kill them all! Perfect. The enemy has been routed, your lordship. We have received a Vox signal requesting that we emit a convoy of shuttles on board for an audience. The August have confirmed the shuttles are unarmed and belong to the forces that aid us about. Do you wish to welcome our guests? Welcome our guests and usher them to the bridge. That definitely looks like the sun. Reporting on command, the attack on the ship has been repelled. All decks have been cleared of trespassers. Hull breaches have been or are being mended. You have an emirate visitor who wishes to congratulate you on your victory. And scale. My friend, you have been by my side wherever I know. Whenever my dynasty has needed support from a wise ally, please know this will always be appreciated. After the death of the rotated Winterscale Costemo, you made an agreement with House Winterscale, and so the dynasty heirs came to repay your debt. Thank you for your visit. I would have liked to follow you into the fire, but I'm afraid I have much in the way of business keeping me here. The Emperor protects our persona. This is merely because the ceremony has yet to be held. You had done quite a bit well before you officially announced yourself as heir. I have taken the dynasty reins of power, though unfortunately my ascent was not a bloodless one. By now, there's no time to celebrate. My protectorate stands to perish. I will invite you to my ceremony once you have returned, and my people are no longer suffering terrifying deaths. I just like the Christmas people. My dynasty is indebted to you. Winterscale does not abandon their allies when they are in need. I may be inexperienced, but naive I am not. I can see something is happening, something of great and alarming significance to the entire expanse. If you aim to unravel this matter and forestall further cataclysms, I will provide assistance wherever you require. It's keeping you here. My dynasty needs healing. They fail to me to discover new paths to the colonies isolated by the Wartstorms, to weed out villainy that has infected Coglus's court, and to help the worlds that have been bled dry, to stand up to the Xenos who terrorize the Protectorate, to wipe out Farndorn infiltrators, to make peace with House Cordia, and reclaim the planets taken from us. I don't know if I have the strength to do all that, but I will not back down. Don't mistake past two predecessors. Ooh, Burning Blood Talisman. Heretical. I will strive to find an important lesson in it so that I may become better and thus redeem the legacy in the Emperor's eyes. Speaking of legacy, this used to belong to Calgus. It was made for war, but I have no desire to wield it or anything like it. Perhaps to be of use to you in your campaign. Yes, please. And go. Minor damage to outer plating and the midship hull. Negligible personnel loss as a result of offensive action by enemy boarding parties. The key systems are in order. The engineering reports impeccable compliance on the part of the machine spirit. In other words, we are full combat ready.
Yeah.
Tell yourself. Are you off upstairs now to done painting? Yeah. Go away. Something nice out there.
Stay on top.
Yeah. Continue. We're off into war. The enemy is defeated, Lord Captain. We are ready to begin spatial transition. Survey the bridge.
That gun.
You're not ugly, honey. Dozens of pairs of eyes hung on your every gesture, every sign, every crew member. Bit of breath, at least Mrs. Crux of your address. Start transition period.
The ancient gate, long impenetrable for the rogue trader, was at last ready to reveal its secrets. After gathering allies and preparing to venture into the unknown, the Lord Captain plunged headlong into the darkness that held ancient nightmares. And the answers to all his questions.
Those are motherfucking Necrons. Transition complete, Lord Captain. Current coordinates unknown and indeterminate. All that is in the ship's immediate vicinity is a dimensional gate that has found a Passimo, a large amount of debris. No enemies detected. Lord Ufa may need to be informed that coordinates have esteemed brother traveled to match the location of so many of these star systems. Everything has a reason. The threads of my brother's world are tied together. I see Black Mane. It's will within our meeting find the approach. Let us find them. Atavir, for such is our dynasty's wishes. Excuse me. What happened to Dimensional Gate? The entities have proposed hypothesis that it has entered some kind of recharge mode. Huh? Why?
If you're gonna fucking ignore me.
What did you say? What did you... What?
Voice, I have a voice.
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Said, go out tomorrow, can we watch my hair play?
Yes. Because you don't want to... I'll talk to you afterwards. Let's say about what time we get up and everything. The entities have proposed a hypothesis that it's entered some kind of recharge mode. After accumulating enough energy for a new transition, it will activate again, or at least that is what all of us want to believe badly. Kind of debris. There are ship carcasses. Judged by the markings, they were part of Lord Inquisitor's fleet and likely acted as a patrol force. The damage doesn't look like it came from any weapon we know, and the way the debris is scattered suggests the battle was short. Someone attacked and destroyed everyone within the blink of an eye. Someone we have never encountered before. Necrons. What is this place? Can't really say, your lordship. Unfamiliar stars, and the system's not listed in the astrological data. We're in uncharted territory. We're going after the Lord Inquisitor. At your command, your lordship. If I may just point out, extra equipment prepared in advance, your lordship, and your retinue has been maintained well and is ready to use as you order. Right, you have jumped into an uncharted sector on the edge of the expanse. The dimensional gate has closed and you're currently cut off from the rest of Cronus expanse. You cannot return to previous systems or chart routes. So protectorate management is also unavailable, and you have no way to contact factional trade representatives. There's no way back, and it's pointless to look anywhere but ahead. Establish routes to new systems and uncharted sectors on the map and go forth to meet the inevitable. Okay. Well, debris. Repair the ship. Wrong button. Meant to prep the void man because I think we leveled up in ship skill. I want to say we did. Back to the map. The wrong button. They've got about half hour, so probably just be able to do what's in this system. Right, what's this planet? Scan it. Having scanned the surface, officers report the remains of an exploration camp to which the team of scouts is immediately sent. Scan pilot is confused. All the equipment bears found for classes coat of arms, but there's no trace of anyone or rotated servants. Find out what happened. The scouts find traces of gunfire on the field equipment. A single unharmed data crypt is found in one of the cogitators. A group of tech priests actually decrypt part of the data, including an order to exterminate the exploration team, signed by Beard of Unclysus. Not far from the camp is a pit full of charred bones and fragments of armor bearing rotated coat of arms. The scout reports leave Albert conflicting feelings, despite his certainty that her ladyship Vida will not give such an order without good reason. Albert's expression is somber, like a missionary who lost his faith. Well, we know she was up to shit. Curry ships. Lord Captain, we got company? A wide brood of Xenos has said there's no hurry to attack. They sent a Vox transmission, so our eggheads are trying to decipher what they're babbling in their language. We just look at these entitled pricks, or Captain, they're not going to believe us. The enemies made a request, nay. They demand to be admitted aboard so they can have words, but not with you, no. They want to talk to their disgraced kinsman whom you have taken under your wing. Upsone it. If the worthless scum wish to see me so bad, then win to lend ear to their pleas and hear what they have to say. Well, let's see what they have to say. He did say we have to find the rest of their cabal, wherever they were scattered. The Xenos in front of you exchange wary glances, and Kurt remarks that your ludicator cannot capture or comprehend. At least one of the Dakari slips forward and takes off his helmet. The hair is bone white and his face is marked with tattoos, not entirely similar to Mazik's. Greetings, Mazak, Deacon of the Cabal of Reven Tempest, Executor of Eidos, Blaze of Bearing Kingdom, Slayer of yada yada yada. Oh, you sick of magic skills have not dulled since you lost your mistress. They will be of use to you yet. Speak. Reven Tempest is dying. Since the death of the Archon, our territory has been ravaged and our warriors openly attacked. Mercenaries have turned their blade against the Kabalite, and the air is rife with rumours that our supreme patrons will soon allow our spire to be co-signed to a bloody reaping. Excuse me. That's not to mention the fact that our shelter has become a new disjunction point. The warp rages in the spire, flooding the city with demon hordes. There's no secret how the rift came to appear in the very abode of the Reven Tempest. Sounds like the Cabal's good as dead. Cabal's on the verge of destruction, we require assistance. So what do you want from me? Former Deacon cast down from his post and banished from the ranks of the Reven Tempest? Former Dakari banned from Commonwealth itself? We need a leader. We need a symbol of power that led the Cabal to might and prosperity for centuries. The lineage of Azaret has not yet faded, which means it is destined to return. The Reven Tempest is calling out to you. Demon hordes? Targets. Those surviving Scions reek the desperation, and first we are denied the luxury of a choice. Let's say I accept your offer. What use do I have for a handful of Dakari huddling behind you, Carl? Answer me. Does the Reven Tempest still live, or is this the death rattle of the fallen? Two raids managed to hide in a tangle of the webway and are awaiting the chosen hour. There are Cabal troops hiding in the bowels of Comgrass itself. We are buying our time. When his forces come together, there will be enough to take over another spire and absorb several smaller Cabals who will serve us. Decision is yours. I need time. Cannot wait long for your decision. Those who have found refuge in real space have been here too long. We are forced to fight one another, forced to seek torment and blood of our kin. Do not tarry. Find our base in the neighbouring star system where our raid is hiding. From the schemings of other Cabals, you should hurry. The voice of Universe in the minds of our companions grows louder with every passing day. The Cabal wants me back. How very curious. Very obvious trap. It is not. A trap is what I prepared for you, an exquisite creation of sophisticated mind. It's an invitation to a slaughter. Now did not even try to hide how much Reven Tempest hates me. What are you going to do? Answer the summons, attend the meeting, look at the faces of those who have gathered there, and start revealing the Cabal. The Reven Tempest is not dead while I still draw breath, and I will make the Dark City tremble when we return, then full force. How'd they find us? I think Cole found a way to gain access to my spies, the one who left or abandoned as sleeper agents on your ship. My downfall so sudden I never had the time to cover my tracks. This is talking of kin. Excellent. We have coordinates. We know what to expect. I'll sharpen my blades. This obviously needs to be when I reunite my kin. At least I hope so. Yeah, because this is obviously going to be a trap. Right. Begin the scan. There's obviously something here. The rocky world is bound in ice, shrouded in thick fog clouds. Augurs trace a faint signal to an area under the ice. The Driscoll, whose encryption's matched, used by Lord Inquisitor and his teams. Tech use. Lex interrogators quickly effortlessly break the clever code. The transmission goes as follows. Acolyte 17-1, Lord Inquisitor. The event horrific vision occurred. Goodbye, the Emperor protects. Well, looks like we're going down there to find out what the fuck is going on. Exactly, Dee Dee's toy. So it looks like there's a small amount of systems to scan and go through here. Oh, yep, Necrons. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Necrons. Yes? Okay, I'll be right back. We have a Necron structure to explore. Can't believe I just said that out loud, a Necron structure.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
I'm surprised Yurette doesn't go, "Ugh," considering she should know what Necron are. Eldor and Necron are ancient enemies.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Lord Zeno?
Applaud my brilliance.
Column emits a low roar, but you're unable to withstand it. The various screen awakens your touch status. Beginning data transmission to sacred calculator, missing data, and have become immortal. We have become missing data. It turns to darkness. It shall be conquered and shall be terrible in fear.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Oh, this is a tomb world.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
There are many corpses there. I feel that that is the correct way. Therefore, I should go this way. Tech use.
My success is an irrefutable.
Let's go away to touch stats. Begin transmission.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Anything over here? No. Activate the. I have a feeling activating this is going to go bad. Beep. Several disfigured corpses in uniforms, the crews of soldiers have been tossed in a grotesque pile between the cogitator. Large obelisk-like statue. The killer left no trace, but they have nagging oppressive feeling that the very walls are watching you, and the air is thick with electricity and heavy stench of rotten flesh only makes that feeling worse. Message blinking progress analysis. Tech use. You've never seen a cryptographical machine as intricate and unorthodox as this one. Numerous sacred seals, aggregate suggest spirit dwelling within it is exceptionally cunning and powerful, privy to forbidden knowledge. Its sacred machine whispers this machine's spirit is wayward and apprehensive, for it is tormented. Its intricate mind carries many scars from pacifying binaric literaries. Confirm the activation. Attention insufficient data. Extract data. The faithfully, it looms part of its secrets one after the other. Menacing scarlet dots light up around its casting. Forgive me, ancient spirit, you must be pacified. Continue the attempt. Codes to traverse in the minefield. We can traverse a minefield. Contact barrier score and last dimensional gate recharging. No comments were received from gate sealed. Stay on high alert. Intrusion. You hear something else. Someone's heavy footsteps. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's even worse. The lockcasts. Literally.
Curious specimen.
This dynasty is literally the epitome of psychopathic murderers. And we don't really have much cover. Right. Me. Him. I feel like they were much closer. DD. God. Sammy. Yvette. Thousand fucking hell. Oh, the heavy destroyers, that's why. Why did I push buttons? I know, right? Excuse me. Okay, probably best to try and take them out from the left.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Running binary override. My vow is to serve.
I didn't do as much as I hope it would.
Failed. Request approved.
I'm more wondering if there's anything I could do to stay alive.
Running binary override. The great sleep is over.
Oh, fuck. Death mark.
I move swiftly to strike. This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause. I understand your intent. If I must.
Yes, you must.
This tedium is beneath me.
Because I'm guessing the Scarab Storm can repair. Yeah, 73 to 100 rooms to a target. Fuck that.
If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. If I must.
Yeah, I'm sending you off, like, I'm sending Sammy after one of the heavy destroyers and you after the other, because I'm hoping you can both basically deal with them in melee, or we deal with the other things and then just bear all firepower against them.
I won't sully myself with that. A wicked thought.
Initiate plan buffing.
At work. A wicked wicked thought.
So unfortunately, we've got to take out the Scarrows before we can shoot at the Warriors and Death Marks. So I have a feeling the Scarrows will just instantly repair everything.
What if...
I'm going to give those two this because they had their cover destroyed.
Fate claims another one.
Ow! I'm gonna have to concentrate all firepower on them. Right, okay, DD's going off the left one. DD is missing AP. Why is DD missing AP? Disrupting shots. Oh, okay, the Necron debuff DD.
The Emperor commands. Actions will speak louder than words. Let my fury rain down upon thee.
Excuse me? Who damage? We have to slap it in the back. In this case, follow my lead.
I will not be deterred.
And full defensive stance.
My tactics are flawless.
Shit, wrong one.
Suits my purposes. I don't have time for this. Nothing I can't do. Absolutely not. Not a problem for me. Nothing I can't do.
I will triumph.
What is considered its rear there?
One step closer. I will triumph.
Of the butt.
Purpose guides me. I will triumph. Ruin beckons. There is no mercy found in my heart.
Swing. Swing as much as you can, Sammy. Actually, also use Shadow because,
One step closer. Accept my offering. I will delight my masters with your demise.
Okay, so... You must certainly focus fire.
Running binaric override.
Right. You will need 2 points for that.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binary.
Yeah, go for that actually. You missed both of them, you fucking idiot. No, it's not the time to miss. Haha.
This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your
Great shot.
cause. Fortune favors the swift. I
Now.
understand your intent.
Make sure it stays there, please.
I deal death with my hands.
Excellent.
Accept my offering!
That thing has a lot of health. So...
A genius at work.
Yeah, you're definitely going to do this. Excellent. Then analyze.
Schemes within schemes. What if? Ah, another one shattered. Let's see.
Give everyone an iron arm. Well, it showed this butt to DD, so... Even though Fox took minimal damage.
You'll regret this.
Rejoice in service.
Hello, sir.
Actions will speak. Your defiance is futile. Ooh. And so shall it be done.
What? Up the butt.
I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
Are you coming up in a minute? Yes. Even if I only get halfway through this combat, I'll save, because I did say it will come up at that time. So what I'll probably do is I'll just do guards and Sammys, because that will take us to a new round. Where's his dash? Dash and
Suits
cover.
my purposes. All too easy.
Yeah. Finish up soon.
Already done.
Like soon.
Nothing I can't do. Not my specialty. Not a problem for me. Another clean strike. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
On your
Suits
knees.
my purposes. There's nowhere to hide. Already done. Ah! Another clean strike. There's nowhere to hide. Another clean strike.
Can't actually see anything from where he is. I don't think he can. So...
I will
Iron Arm.
Ruin
Mark.
beckons. This
There's
is
no battle range for that.
me.
Bad enemy. Hello. Ah, do you want your pizza? Oh. Then that.
Purpose guides me.
Yeah, so 1. 2.
One step closer.
Shadow.
I need no guidance. Purpose
And
guides
off wounds in
me.
case. Right. I'm going to save here and end my stream. Necrons. Oh shit, Necrons. Saving. Thinking. Right, let's go see who I can raid. I would say we're getting close to the end and it'd be like one more stream, but going by the fact that it said there's more planets to explore, I'm going to say maybe 2 to 3 more streams and this will be finished. Hi, baby. Let's go.
Down.
That's fine. You just say that pizza was to eat for the whole day for you. Right. Where's the button? Where's the dice? Where's the roll? There's the 5. So Ruby, Atsi, M2, Shin. So B. No. Grim. That's principle. So
Monkeys versus
I think I have that game. I think I got that game for free myself at some point. Raid. GREM. Grim the Wolf is doing the Talos principle. Start to